What is up, everybody? We are here with D.I.Y 2025. We're bringing in Street Fighter 6 with some pool match action. And my name is Javits. I'm here with my man Liston, the Prince.
What's good, everybody? I was here yesterday with some City of the Wolves. Now we're here for some Street Fighter 6, and we're doing 3 out of 5 all the way through the entire tournament.
Yeah, I'm sure the players are really happy about that. Because, you know, this game can get very volatile sometimes with the way these matches can go. But 3 out of 5. No excuses. You got all the chances that you need.
Exactly.
And it's all the way through. All the way from pools, all the way through to the end. So
100%, 100%.
Yep.
All right. So I hope you guys are looking forward to some good matches. We have a lot of good players here from the Tri-State area.
Yeah, I saw iDom in the mix. I saw Alex Smith, who's actually going to come up next in his match, going up against the masked KUSKO. Probably going to be some Zangief against Jury.
Possibly.
Yeah, and Alex Smith is, you know, he's always been playing Jury since the Street Fighter 4 days. He used to play Abel as well.
Yes.
But obviously there's no Abel in this game, so he's just kind of been riding it out with Jury. And yeah, he's somebody that just been always a threat. You know what I mean? Like, he plays a very aggressive style.
Yes. He's a hard player. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of does what he wants in that moment, right? He makes his decisions moment by moment, and that's a good strategy for this game, honestly, right?
Yeah.
Being very open to like changing up your style or the pacing of the match. It's a good style to have.
Yeah, and of course the mask KUSKO, you see him rocking the luchador mask right there, so you know he got to be all about that grappler life. I'm sure we're gonna see some good stuff from his Zangief as well.
All
and
right.
You mentioned that he was here yesterday wearing a different mask.
Yeah,
so
he was
is that like his thing?
I have no idea, but he was in a blue suit and he had on like the Raiden match.
Yeah.
Right. But I was like, all right. But I think he has on like a completely different one right now.
Okay. Was he using T-Zoc yesterday?
I would assume.
You know, he looks like he's rocking the wrestler mask. I'm guessing that he's just a big body grappler player.
Yeah. All right, but. Now we're having like a little button check over here and get ready to go into it. You know, it's always like when you're the first match on stream, you know, you might get the nerves a little bit, right? But Alex Smith definitely been in the game for a while. Been in the game about as long as I have.
Yeah. He's been in that seat many a time, so definitely not. He's no stranger to playing under pressure and being in spotlight. So I expect him to really just kind of go full throttle from the beginning. He's just that kind of player.
100%. I mean, you could think that way, but Zangief is like a hard wall to run into.
Yeah, definitely.
And he does have some counterplay against her a little bit. Obviously, like, you know, when she's doing fireball drive rush, right? He can hop over the fireball with the forward medium kick, right?
Yes. He could do forward heavy kick on over it, down forward heavy kick. So he definitely is one of the characters that fights her pretty well. Up close, like when she tries to throw the fireball from a close range. So it's definitely something that she has to adjust specifically for Zangief. But it's still the fireball is still usable only because like just having a projectile on the screen that forces them to have to something to avoid or play around. She can still kind of have that aspect of it. So
yeah, I'll be looking to see like I don't know if Mask KUSKO is gonna be using the forward knee to go over fireballs like that. I assume if you understand the matchup, that's what you're gonna try to do. I'll be looking to see what Alex's counterplay to that counterplay is.
Yes, so it's definitely gonna be about adjusting to the different things. And you mentioned that the forward medium kick is a way to get over it, but you know he does still have to space it because in one of the last patches, they made that unsafe on block. Because at the beginning of Season 2, they had made it safe, and then they kind of decided, it was a little too good because it was when you combine it with the drive rush, he was getting +1 mix-ups on it. So they decided to, you know, roll it back to being -4. So it does still require spacing now.
But
you can't just throw it out, you know.
That's true, but like the hitbox on it is kind of phenomenal. So if you like jump the gun a little bit, and you try to like whiff punish a little too early, which can happen because they're like, if you're so ready to whiff punish something, you might press the button a little too early, and you'll get hit, and you'll get counter hit combo, get knocked down by Zangief, and he gets the party rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like KUSKO had to step off the stage for a little bit. I see him back now, so hopefully he's ready to go.
Yep.
And
all right, cool. Hey guys, we do have match arenas, so if you can I'm pretty sure it's going to be exclamation point Maturino or something like that, right? And then look into that, you know, claim a code and add to the pot. And I hope you guys enjoy the matches. And hopefully we can get those to you as soon as possible. Now, going back, well, my pool, this is literally my pool. And like, and Alex, well, whoever wins this match, I would have had to play.
Yeah.
Because my opponent got DQ'd, right?
Oh, wow.
Right? But I'm here. So that's going to be a little awkward.
So you're advancing through the bracket while being here. You're that good.
Yeah. I've already won my first match, right?
Oh, wow.
Right? And then here's the funny thing about it now. Whoever wins this match will automatically win their match because that'll be me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But
I guess you didn't know that matchup.
Nah.
All right.
Counterpick.
Yeah. All right. I saw the thumbs up from Alex Smith. Hopefully it looks like they're getting ready to start. Thumbs up from
the masked
KUSKO.
That mask is definitely different.
Yeah.
I like that he has masks like matching his suits.
Yeah.
Because he had an all blue suit yesterday.
Yeah, and
it was
cool
a blue
about
and
it. In Street Fighter V, Zangief actually had a costume with the wrestling mask too, so it kind of looks like, and Zangief has a suit now, so it kind of looks like Geef is just playing as himself in the game. Kind of breaking that fourth wall right there.
It would have been wild if he had all this whole getup.
Yeah.
And he picked Chun-Li.
Oh yeah. That's the real mix-up right there.
All right, well, we're getting into it.
All right, nice check with the crouching jab right there. And he missed his tick throw, and the masked KUSKO got him for a back throw right there.
Oh, yeah, doesn't whip punish the standing heavy kick?
Yeah, definitely got to look for those whip punishes. You could easily punish with standing medium punch or more.
Oh, nice dive kick to delay the descent to beat that standing heavy punch anti-air.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love the patience from masked KUSKO, too. Because, okay, just shy of killing. If he had used the heavier SBD, he might have gotten closer.
Oh, wow, with the raw drive impact. And now he's in a scary spot because...
But it's guaranteed.
Yeah, he's guaranteed. He could have done the level 2, but he didn't want to spend it right there. Yeah. Maybe he didn't react to the drive impact, but he's still in burnout, so...
All right. Now, Alex, he might try to steal a turn. Oh, this is over. Yeah.
Nice awareness there from Alex Smith. Punishes the drive reversal, gets the round. It was looking like it was the masked KUSKO's round, but Alex Smith, you know, he knows he's not out until it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing about like her drive rush and standing medium punch, you can't drive rush for that. You know? Nice deep anti-air.
Yeah, nice anti-air. Alex Smith is good for those. Right there, does the level 1, working on that drive bar.
Yeah.
Any more?
Oh, and nice reaction. That you do get armor of frame 3, so. Yeah,
good awareness from the masked KUSKO to defend against the drive impact with his heavy punch. That is a tool that's kind of unique to Zangief. You can't, even if you burn him out, he still does have a way to deal with drive impact.
Oh, this is gonna kill, yeah, against the level 3 right there. Masked KUSKO was playing very well. I like the patience, and then he was checking the drive versus stand like it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And because honestly, it's more about like the type of hits you're getting, right?
Yeah.
Because he wasn't getting like command grabs, he wasn't getting like combos and the supers and things like that. Like, meanwhile, Alex Smith is getting full knockdowns into Oki and whatnot. And then obviously, you know, Zangief doesn't really get Oki like that.
Yeah.
On a lot of things. Now, see, if he's getting command grabs and mix-ups, that's where Zangief really shines as a character.
Yeah. So just as we say that, Alex Smith finds the low medium kick right there. Combos into the drive rush. Oh, nice check on the drive rush right there. And the medium kick. He does have really good buttons.
Oh. And yeah, Alex was definitely trying to use that D.I.Y there to counter, like...
Sneaky right there.
Oh, and I heard the masked KUSKO.
Yeah, with a little bit of a pop-off right there, feeling himself.
Alex Smith.
You can't play Zangief and look like him if you're not feeling yourself.
Nah.
All right, nice pressure right there from Alex Smith.
Oh, and wait a minute.
Oh, wow. That might have been an input drop right there, but it was kind of an interesting choice to go for a level 2 to stop a cross-up.
Yeah, I know. I thought Alex hit a button. I was like, oh man, this might actually work.
Yeah. This should be the round for Alex. nice and easy finish. Both of them 1 round apiece right now.
Yeah. All right, but still, this is a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly over. Oh.
All right, and Alex with a big whiff punish right there on the raw SPD attempt from the masked KUSKO.
All right, gonna spend the level 3 just to get that drive bar back. He's gonna be in a strong position. Has his corner situation.
Yeah, and nice shimmy right there. Should take the round right here.
Yeah, he does. He takes it with a perfect no less. And Alex Smith is up 2-0 in this 3 out of 5 set.
Yep, so match point for Alex Smith. The masked KUSKO has to win 3 in a row to not be put in the loser's bracket. All right, went back to the character select screen just to think about it a little bit. You know, one of the things I noticed, oh, he plays another grappler. Okay. Yeah, Lily also does pretty well in this matchup because her Condor Spires can also go over the Jury's Fireballs.
Yeah.
You could do it with the EX1, the D1 on reaction.
That makes sense.
So it's not something that she could just throw out to zone with, especially versus Lily. And her crouching heavy punch has really good range.
Good anti-air as well.
Yeah.
It might make it simpler to anti-air, but not like Alex was jumping all that much.
Yeah.
Per se. He may jump a little bit more now.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's how you feel? Okay.
Oh my God.
I could have got a bigger punish than that, but all right.
Yeah, I know.
I think he was just committed to that's what he was going to do. And sometimes that happens, you know, you got tunnel vision a little bit. And
I mean, two really good decisions. He probably could have like damn near won this round already.
yeah, it could have been in a kill mix for sure. But you know, he still does have the life lead slightly, and he is sitting on 2 win stocks. 3 now, he just has to use them. Nice drive reversal right there, gets some space.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He did like 4 dashes into that.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex Smith doing the DP on the minus frames.
Yeah, he did. He busted out with the raw DP right there.
Plus? No, that actually wasn't plus.
All right, about to get his drive meter back. Get out of burnout. Oh, he's jumping back. All right.
What?
Oh, being a little cute right there. Maybe he was going to try to do a drive rush into command throw again.
I know.
All right, there it is. Let it rip. Oh, okay.
I will say that masked KUSKO is very good at dealing with drive rushes. He's reacted very well.
Yeah. All right, but now Alex Smith looks like he wants no part of that. He's going to try to switch it up and rush her down.
All right. Now, outside of Super, she does not have an invincible reversal.
No. Only level 2. Level 1 and level 2 are invincible, but you can melee them with the right buttons.
Yep.
All right, and nice adjustment right there from Alex Smith, realizing that the masked KUSKO is not really taking any throws. So using the drive rush into throw mix.
Oh, okay. Drive reversal successful.
Yeah, but he's dangerously low on meter now.
Oh,
kind of a tough spot.
Yeah. Oh, nice reaction. Now he's sitting on Super.
Oh, just a little bit off with the timing right there. And Alex Smith takes it 3-0. I do like that the masked KUSKO stayed in the game. He didn't quit. He even tried a character switch, which is one of the cool things about it being 3 out of 5. He saw that Zangief didn't work the first 2 games. He's like, hey, I got an extra game. Might as well try another character. He was able to get himself on the board on with 1 round, and it could have worked out. But Alex Smith was just all over him, and nice try to the winner right there.
Alex made quick adjustments after the first round. He was like, all right, he's playing Lily a little bit different. He's waiting on Fireball Drive Rush to react. So didn't really approach with that anymore. He's like, all right, if you're gonna wait, I'm just gonna go forward.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely. I like the way the masked KUSKO started off with Lily. The only thing is, like, it looked like he was very focused on a particular game plan and wasn't taking advantage of what was being given to him. Like, we saw that whiff DP, and he didn't really do a big punish.
Yeah.
Which he could have got the corner and maybe about twice as much damage as he did, which would have put him in a next hit kill kind of situation.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's just little adjustments that he needs to make, I think. But but I like the intensity with which he plays. So definitely not out of the tournament yet. There is a loser's bracket.
Yeah.
Has more chances. But Alex Smith moves on. Good stuff to him.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, but now we're gonna have. Oh, I see Flaccid Pancakes right there.
Flaccid Pancakes. What a name.
Another Zangief player. He actually won an NLPC.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So not a bad player, very good player, right?
Yeah.
But a very entertaining player.
Yeah. I guess we could know what kind of pancakes he likes because with an interesting name like that.
I was like Flaccid Pants.
I wonder if he has like a cousin or something like Rigid Pancakes.
Rigid Pancakes.
Or something like that.
Not the good pancakes.
Yeah. That's his dark side and stuff. But let's see if he's going to try to turn
he'll be Rigid Pancakes when he
Satorha
gets
into a pancake with some SPDs.
Satorha also goes to NWC, plays Ed. So,
wow. So this should be a tough time for Flaccid Pancakes.
It is a natural counter pick.
Yes.
Flaccid Pancake, though, very different Zangief play.
Okay.
Right? He makes a lot of decisions.
Yeah.
Like maybe some wild, but they work out, right?
Yeah.
Like, and he's good at conditioning too. So if I were playing the zoning game, I would be trying to I don't want you next to me. So it's gonna depend on how well you can check whatever he's throwing out.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like the Matt's KUSKO style was like he was really focused on trying to get the grabs, and then there's like some Zangief players that are really like whiff punish heavy, and there's some that are a little wild that you mentioned that they kind of jump more, they do more toward roundhouses.
Yeah.
Fully charged, heavy punches.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say? Where does he kind of fall in that spectrum?
He tests you.
Okay.
He tests you.
Yeah.
He tests you, and he's gonna run his mix up, and then when it doesn't work anymore, then he's gonna show some adjustments.
Okay.
He's gonna be like, oh, you can't deal with this? Okay.
And and Satorha, having the matchup advantage here.
He's actually Flaccid has beaten Shine in tournament.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
That bodes well for him then. So he definitely has experience in the matchup.
Well, Shine didn't play Ed.
Oh, okay.
He played
Yeah, Shine plays so many characters nowadays that it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think
to pin him down to one character.
I think he played Mai or something like that.
Yeah,
Can opener.
He used to play Chun, and then he was playing Ed, and then he's playing Mai. Played Kimberly, obviously. He had a lot of characters. And I wouldn't even say it's like that he's soul searching. It's more like he just understands the game on that level where he can play so many different characters. Well, shout out to Shine. Is he here? I didn't see him.
No, I don't know if he's here.
Okay.
All right, but
both players still setting up.
Satorha. I guess he got a sponsor or a team or something like that.
Oh yeah, FightRise. Okay.
Nice. He hits the dream combos too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Very good.
That's kind of like how you know if it's a real Ed. If they you don't got the dream combo, you might be alright, but not a real Ed.
I mean, I hope when he gets if he gets the opportunity to hit the dream combo, I hope when he goes for it, he doesn't drop it.
Yeah.
Make me look bad. Son, I see you do this all the time. Like,
yeah.
Funny enough, he hit me up too. He's like, because he played Henry in tournament.
Yeah.
And that's a bad matchup for Ed.
Yeah.
All right. And he was like, yo, we're gonna have to run some sets. I'm like, I'll run some sets with you.
Well, I like that he did that though, because that just shows that he's dedicated to learning a bad matchup.
Yeah.
Very important, guys. Learn your bad matchups, even if they're annoying and hard to fight. Those are the matchups that you want to play the most, because if you come up to them in a tournament, you'll be ready. All right, but it looks like we're getting started. Satorha versus Flaccid Pancake. Wow.
Yeah, super.
Definitely wild.
Yeah, he's not trying to see what you can do.
Yeah, he's full throttle.
Oh.
What? He burned himself out.
Yeah, he's trying to close it out.
Yeah, but this might come back to haunt them.
Not this round.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Satorha didn't go for a guaranteed drive impact there. He had him.
I think he was trying to maximize how much damage he can get before he went for it.
Yeah.
But the issue is Zangief, if you don't do like a standing heavy punch and sit, then he's gonna be able to do armor.
Yeah. Oh, nice mix right there. All right. Didn't need to do all that, but he wanted to get that perfect.
Yeah, that was
a little bit of style.
Quick 1-0. Yeah, really. Yeah, and he's already ready to go.
Yeah.
Satorha, thinking about it a little bit. You know what? If that happened to me, I would be like, I got to ice you out a little bit.
Yeah. And what I like about the way that Flaccid Pancakes is playing is that even though this is a matchup that favors Ed, it's not an unwinnable matchup by any means. And the thing that's cool about fighting games and Street Fighter in general is even in a bad matchup, if you don't let the other player think and adjust themselves, then you can overwhelm them before they can even, start their game plan.
I mean, what people have to understand, it's a bad matchup, but you're not playing the character, you're playing a person.
Yes, exactly.
So, like, a lot of times when you're playing a bad matchup, you focus on the player and figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, especially when you're using a character like Zangief.
Oh, just saw shy of.
Oh, wow. Balls to the wall right there.
Oh, yeah.
Flaccid Pancakes.
Flaccid Pancake never stops.
Nothing flaccid about his gameplay, I'll tell you that. He's looking... The rock hard mix-ups right there. Oh!
Yeah.
That was mad far, bro.
Mad far. Is this another perfect?
Oh, gosh. And just like that, Flaccid Pancakes already up 2 games.
I mean, he's making it look like maybe this should be 4 out of 7, not 3 out of 5. He's making it quick.
Trying to speed run on this Ed player right here. All right, Satorha not put in the rematch correctly.
Yeah, you got to think about it. You got to ice it.
Yeah, you got to slow him down just a little bit. Oh, this was just like the first game.
Yeah.
All right, nice use of the drive rush punish right there. Oh, air SD? Okay.
I just think about Flaccid Pancake too. He doesn't care if he gets burnt out.
Yeah. I think it's not too bad getting burnt out as Zangief if you're not cornered.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of a wall, so it's hard for them to corner you back.
Yeah.
But of course you risk like if you get back thrown or something, then you could be in a bad spot.
Yeah. And I mean, but you say that, but that looked terrible.
Yeah, definitely not the way that Flaccid wanted that round to go. But
to be fair though, if he had blocked it out more,
yes,
then he probably wouldn't have gotten to the corner that fast.
Yep. All right, but it looks like Satorha woke up right there. Nice backdash into the SPD.
Yeah, that wasn't a punish counter, so he technically could have like jumped.
Yeah, jumped out or probably done an invincible move or something.
All right. Speaking about invincible moves, he's gonna try to get that drive bar back. I don't think this burns out Flaccid Pancake outright.
Yeah.
Maybe it does.
Yeah, put him real close. Any touch next will burn him out if he blocks. Oh, okay. Flaccid Pancakes trying to bring back this round. Let's see if he can do it.
Well, no. And Satorha gets on the board with some aggression. Because you got to remember that outside of Super, Zangief doesn't have reversals. He did have reversals there, right?
Yeah.
But outside of that, he doesn't have real reversals. He can get put in his back also.
Yeah, and it looks like Satorha definitely found his footing now, not just letting Flaccid Pancakes run through him like we saw in the first 2 games.
Yeah, but Flaccid Pancake definitely uses the drive rush. And changing up the strat a little bit. You see a little bit of baits now?
Yeah. He's doing like drive rush stop, kind of mixing up the tempo a little bit.
Oh, I love that standing medium kick there.
Yeah.
Because that does hit low enough to interrupt the armor.
Nice combo conversion right there from Satorha.
Let's go.
Nice whip punish. Amazing. Bringing it back.
Has been representing, and that's one of the reasons why this is a harder matchup, because Ed can whip punish you from further ranges.
Super far, yeah.
And I think this is like the first round where he doesn't start with drive rush.
Yep. Yeah, so definitely Satorha forced an adjustment out of Flaccid Pancakes right there. Oh, now Satorha the one putting on the pressure.
No, the pancakes are getting rigid.
Yeah. They're drying up. Give this man some syrup.
All right, but definitely not out of the woods yet, because the one thing he gets in, he gets to apply that pressure, tack on some plus frames. Wait, almost. Oh, that's plus.
Oh, nice headbutt right there. And Satorha wants no part of it. Oh, nice. Going for the level 3. And
he does have extra life.
This is enough. But it wasn't a lot of scaling there. Yeah. Just like that. Now both players, 2 games apiece. this is 3 out of 5, so this is the final game of this set.
Equally as dominating in their own ways.
Yes. Definitely Satorha made like that little pause that he took after being down 2-0.
Yeah.
Definitely gave him like the right amount of time to gather himself.
Yeah.
Because he looked like a completely different player once he went into that third game.
Oh, I don't know what that jump backward medium kick was about.
Yeah, I think he might have went for like a bear grab or something, and he just probably pressed up back before the light kick.
Oh, this isn't. Oh, air to air.
Oh, raw SPD when you land? Okay.
It's like, yo, I'm in range. I'm in range. Hold on.
That's one of the things that's like you always got to keep in mind when you're playing against Zangief. You can't just be comfortably too close to him, because at any point, you know, if he's in range for SPD, he's gonna do it.
Okay, he does have 2 bars. Backs away. Playing a more of a zoning game. Nice air to air.
So Satorha working on a huge life lead right now, but now Flaccid Pancake getting in. All right, he is very low on drive bar though. Oh, he could have got a bit.
He takes the risk.
Don't spend meter on this. No need to.
Okay. And now they're all tied up. Last round, last game, locked and loaded with 3 bars.
Yeah,
who's gonna take it?
Both players. Oh, and they both started with the drive rush right there, but right now, Satorha, the one that he's probably next combo, he will combo to level 3 just to secure that big lead. Nice anti-air lariat right there. Oh, that was scary.
He's not. He's actually in kill range. What happened?
Tricky stuff. Kept it cute with the whiff. Hop kick into the level 3, the classic.
I had a feeling. I was like, when he dropped the combo, I was like, I feel like he's gonna do a level 3.
Yeah, like he's going for a reset, right?
Yeah.
That was a hype match right there.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things that you like to see about the format 3 out of 5. That we saw quickly Flaccid Pancakes got to a quick 2-0. Satorha wasn't out of it, took a couple seconds to gather himself.
Yeah.
Did a reverse, got his own 2 wins in a row.
Yeah.
Then the last round, the last game,
That
was mad far. It was very back and forth.
Is this
The players had enough time to adjust to each other.
Gosh.
Flaccid Pancakes, I feel like he was a little bit better at
Flaccid Pancakes
switching up his style.
Yeah, I mean, he's making it look like maybe
he was kind of going like very balls to the wall, very high pressure, and then like trying to slow it down a little bit, and then once again going crazy again. So
I think
all right,
Satorha overplayed his hand
in the rematch correctly.
Yeah, when he got lariated. You got to think about it for trying to because I think he tried to bait out a level 3.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't think Flaccid Pancakes was there yet.
Right.
So to the point where because he had like over half-life, he had like half-life.
Yeah.
So I don't think he was at the point where he was so desperate that he needed to do a reversal level 3.
Yeah.
You know?
I think what made that last round in particular very tricky is that both players went into it with level 3. So at any point, any conversion was going to lead to a huge life lead. So like Flaccid took advantage of that high tension and was like, I'm the one playing Zangief. I have enough life to go a little bit crazier.
Yeah.
And it paid off. Whereas like maybe Satorha maybe was waiting for the right opportunity to go for that level 3 and get the life lead. Where
I kind of wonder if like maybe after he got that knockdown, if he should have just kept on pressing.
Yeah.
And like yo, go ahead, reversal.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead. Like I don't know, or even after getting that knockdown, back off and just start using your normals. Because I think he was like maybe 2 hits away from winning. Like if he comboed into like a level 3, kept the drive and kind of nickels and dimed him.
Yeah. But speaking of Zangief, it looks like we have another potential Zangief. Unless this is just still staying on the screen from the last one. But
they do play Zangief.
Yeah, so I see Spaceboy locking in with the Mai. I know Spaceboy used to play Luke. Now he's playing Mai. He told me he also plays Terry, but he hasn't been playing Terry the last month just because he's focusing on practicing for this tournament and Combo Breaker, and he wants to have his solid main. So
okay.
But yeah, CheesyPotato, another Zangief.
Yeah, CheesyPotato has been to NLBC a couple of times. Very good Zangief player. I mean, you know, funny enough, we were talking about this matchup, right? Like Mai versus Zangief. Now, while I think that Mai doesn't have a lot of counterplay, against her, right?
Yeah.
Like legitimate counterplay. I think that he might be one of the characters that could do decently.
Yeah.
Mainly because of his tools, good range on buttons, right? I mean, maybe not in this situation.
Yeah.
But like having the armor, you can definitely armor through like charge fans.
Yeah. Yeah, CheesyPotato definitely has to. I like that he was trying to walk down, but made some bad decisions on where he tried to jump. CheesyPotato, where she tried to jump.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
All
nice dry brush to the crouching medium kick from Cheesy.
Yeah, using a lot of like normals that I don't really see in neutral, right? And then like, you know, obviously Space Boy, being a veteran player, is gonna take advantage of that.
Yep. Well, and just like that, Space Boy takes the first game, and CheesyPotato, she is looking like she's taking some time before she hits rematch.
Honestly, Mai's such a strong character, and it took a little bit for like the community to be like, oh, she's strong, right? Because some players are like, oh yeah, I don't think she's that good or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then like, you know, if we look at the leaderboards, right, how many legend rank Mai's are there?
Yeah,
And
she's definitely one of the most represented characters in the above like 1800 MR
Yep.
range right now. And she's because she kind of like is one of those characters that she's not overly over dominating in one particular area, but she has like high stats in a lot of spread out areas. So
Yeah.
she's like a good jack in the box type of
and you know,
jack of all trades rather.
and she plays the game efficiently, does decent damage, corner carry, really good, right? Good anti-airs, etc. You know, like now while I say like a projectile game obviously isn't the best because you can hit her out of it, but EX Fan is definitely one of the best OD moves in the game.
Yeah, and one of the things about her is that she does have the unique mechanic that her level 1 powers up her special moves. And, you know, in the beginning when she first came out, players kind of saw that as like a kind of a limitation that like, oh, they probably thought she's not good because she needs to land this combo to be able to do what other characters can do. But turns out that she's already pretty strong even despite that, and and that just makes her stronger already when she's able to land that level 1. So she's one of the characters that like doesn't necessarily need to save for level 3 to do good damage.
No, like
where she's like just kind of doing good damage throughout the whole round all the time.
Yeah. Now and even though she doesn't really even do as much damage as some of the higher damage dealers, right?
Yeah.
But she does consistent damage, right? And it leads to very good situations. It leads to like a strike throw mix up, and then she has like one of the better throw loops in the corner.
Yes, yes.
All right, but like, not really sure what's happening right now. But CheesyPotato taking. Okay, so all right, I guess we're investigating some technical issues right now. So as soon as that's soon as that's resolved, right, we'll keep on going. But right now, Space Boy is up 1-0 in this matchup, right?
Yep.
And as you said, like he's not really playing the Terry right now. You know, going all in on the Mai.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have to pick one of the two characters, right? You pick the character with the least counterplay.
Yeah, I feel like Terry is also another character that in the last patch got a good amount of buffs.
Yeah.
And we've seen more players started using him, like Punk is using Terry. Just like worldwide, just a couple more players are using Blaz, uses Terry as well.
He's a good character.
Yes. Definitely a character that is kind of slowly moving up the ranks.
You know what? When he
high damage. Yeah.
When he initially dropped as a character, right? You know, he wasn't. I'll admit he wasn't very good.
Yeah.
He was. I won't say he wasn't very good. He wasn't on par with some of the upper echelon of characters. And then now, and we could definitely see that maybe putting him in lower tiers was like appropriate.
Right.
But I will say that he's at least an A tier character now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
At least.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's kind of like almost like another Ryu in terms of like his capabilities, where he does high damage, doesn't dominate too many matchups, but you know, if you know how to play this game and you're very knowledgeable about the tools and using the mechanics, I think he can still thrive.
And you know what he does take advantage of? He has very good burnout pressure.
Oh yes, that he does with the crack shoot.
Yeah.
And he kind of loop you into the corner with that.
Yeah,
and you have to try to find the gaps.
Exactly
and all
right.
that.
Like maybe there are answers because he does kind of get pushed away, but
Yeah.
you gotta figure out when he's gonna steal a turn back, and then like giving his standing heavy punch plus frames on it. So when you drive rush into standing heavy punch, I think it's +1 normally, right?
Yes.
And it becomes +5.
Yeah. So it definitely improves his pressure strings. I know they reduced the pushback on some of his normals, like his crouching strong, so he's able to combo into standing light kick more reliably, which they also added the light shoulder tackle. They made it like hit the later active frames more consistently in the combos, so he's able to always get that extension now. So it definitely gave Terry like a good mix of quality of life buffs that in combination altogether, it kind of made him to like probably the vision that they had for what he was supposed to be when they released him.
Yeah, like I think it was a good job with him, right?
Yeah,
bringing him up, not like bringing him up so much that now he's gonna dominate everything, but like in a competitive way, he was brought up.
Yeah,
within the balance of the game. All right. But
it looks like they might be almost setting up with these technical issues.
See one of our TOs back there, the bracket runner. Dying though, legendary bracket runner, runs brackets for all sorts of games, even old games like Sailor Moon and stuff. Yeah,
he's definitely
actually running the City of the Wolves brackets yesterday.
Nice. Yeah, I think that one of the interesting things about the state of the City of the Wolves and Street Fighter 6 right now is that Mai is from Fatal Fury universe, but she's like not being picked too much right now in this game. And in Street Fighter, which is not where she comes from, she's like arguably top 3 in the game currently. So it's pretty funny how that's played out.
Yeah, it's like arguably top 3 versus arguably bottom 3.
Yeah. Right, but just as I say that, matchup has resumed.
On nice reactions there. I like what CheesyPotato is doing to the fans, like jabbing them, standing medium punching them.
Oh, a nice finds the jump in right there.
Oh, fortunate trade. Oh.
All right, got the SPD.
Oh, yeah, a little bit too happy to go for that.
It's funny seeing Zangief slap them away like that.
I know.
It looks like he's annoyed by the fans. He's like, get out of here, come on.
All right, but CheesyPotato is gonna have to somehow survive this. Oh, and fortunately it was boxed in, but unfortunately gets hit immediately afterwards.
Yeah, it felt like if Space Boy had delayed that drive impact just a little bit, he would have been able to get it. But lucky for CheesyPotato, that wasn't the case. All right, we saw CheesyPotato. She likes to do that double drive rush, maybe just to kind of keep you flinching.
It does kind of like, eat your inputs a little bit sometimes, you know? So it would like, if you tried to do something, it might like actually mess you up.
Yeah. Oh wow, and almost got a combo video combo right there.
Oh, we will get a combo video combo right now.
Oh, just like that, and Space Boy's up 2-0 right now. CheesyPotato going straight into the rematch this time. Maybe she just wants to keep the pace of her decision making.
Yeah, but going. Space Boy looks like he's very well adapted for making fast decisions.
Yeah, we saw the double drive rush right there again from CheesyPotato.
Okay, this time there's one drive rush, and all the command grabs are being jumped.
Yeah, we haven't really seen too many successful command throws.
Yeah. All right, we get a back throw. Not quite burnt out yet. Jumps away.
Wow. That had to have been a mistake because you got the back throw. You're right next to him. Why? Like, what was the jump away for? I'm not sure what that was about.
I don't know. Like, trying to bait a super. I'm not really sure what that was about.
Yeah.
Unfortunate though.
Could be nerves or input error.
Yeah, it definitely felt like an input error.
Yeah. Oh, finds the body splash out of the corner too. Best position he could possibly be in.
Yeah.
For Zangief.
Yeah. All right. This is a very good spot still.
Yeah, CheesyPotato, if she lands one more hit, just that she got it right there, she will get the burnout.
Oh, and just when she decides that she wants to go for the D.I.Y, try to sneak it in, and Spaceboy was holding up. I feel like he was holding up all that time because he kept on getting hit by standing medium punches.
Yeah.
I felt like he was definitely like, nah, I don't want to be here for this.
Yeah, and I feel like CheesyPotato started, she started adjusting a little bit better in that last game, but she didn't adjust fast enough to all the jump outs that you pointed out. Like, you got, as a Geef player, you got to be able to make a read kind of early on, like how they're dealing with your mix-ups and adjust accordingly. That's a big part of playing a grappler.
Oh, and yeah, a lot of times I think she went for like this, not even like a final game. Well, I guess it was very telegraphed though. I think like the drive rush into standing light kick into like EX running bear grab, right? And surely that would have killed, but like you know, Spaceboy is like, oh, that's the only way you're gonna kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, and another thing that I saw was CheesyPotato. She was doing a lot of the double drive rushes. It's definitely good to, you know, stick to your style and play how you want to play, but she was ending up starved for meter so much because of using the meter too early in a lot of situations.
Yeah, also a lot of times when you're so low on meter with Zangief, you have to choose if you're gonna drive rush to get closer. And I say some of the better Zangief players will they'll get a knockdown, right?
Yep.
Man grab, whatever knockdown, right? And instead of drive rushing in, when they're below the threshold, they'll forward dash in and like kind of walk their way in at that point. Because like honestly, a lot of times you're not really getting a real mix-up from that drive rush, right? You're getting like, okay, don't jump, don't backdash, right?
Yeah.
But you're not getting a real mix-up.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, like, you can work your way back in because you need the meter for another opportunity.
Yeah. So a little bit, you know, off on the resource management there from Cheesy, but now she's in the losers bracket, and Spaceboy moved on.
And we're gonna have Wukrit versus FemShep. Par FemShep. Now, interesting thing, FemShep uses Marissa, right?
Yes.
Wukrit used to use Marissa.
Oh, okay.
I believe he plays Rashid now. There he goes, the Rashid.
Yeah. Oh, so he went the Big Bird route.
He went the Big Bird route.
Going from Marissa to Rashid.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so he should be familiar with the character. Now, FemShep on the modern.
Yes.
So it'll be a little different as far as like timing goes. Like, you know, you won't see any buffering, you know, a lot of times.
Yeah, she uses a lot of like Gladius just because she could do it on reactions and stuff.
Yeah.
With the modern, it's a little bit you could use it in different ways.
Yep. Okay, I'm not sure that anti D.I.Y.
Yep, it's right there. Use the anti-Gladius right there and got the burnout early.
Okay. Yeah, this is not a great spot, especially with no meter. Oh, that was crouching heavy kick. That is like really negative.
Yeah. All right, not going for the drive impact for almost guaranteed kill.
I mean,
not gonna need it. Oh, nice overhead. Okay.
Into the high-low.
Yep. Nice pressure there from FemShep.
All right. Wukrit looking a little surprised by the pressure.
Yeah, it can't. Wukrit needs to be like anti-airing a lot of those jump approaches because you can't let Marissa corner you that early on in the round.
I agree.
Once again, yeah, we haven't seen any anti-airs. Maybe too focused on the ground.
Maybe, but you know what it is though. Like, not that it's hard, exceptionally hard for him to anti-air. Like Rashid, right? But Rashid doesn't have the best normals for anti-air.
Yeah.
Right. So you definitely have to be really ready for like a heavy mixer.
Yes.
Or even a EX. All right, but level 3. Oh, this could be very bad.
Yeah, back throw. Marissa does do a ton of damage, so one good hit and it could have led to a lot, but got hit with the jumping medium kick from Rashid.
And you know what? Wukrit was definitely able to test FemShep's defense this time.
Interesting choice from drive rush into a sweep there from FemShep. Not sure what she was trying to go for.
Agreed, agreed. I don't know. She's definitely represented sweep a couple of times.
Yeah. All right, nice. Finds the medium punches right there.
I wonder if her sweep becomes safe after drive rush.
Oh yeah, it might be one of those sweeps that are like that. Yeah.
Or at least relatively safe with the distance.
All right. Once again, we're still not seeing any anti-airs from Wukrit when FemShep jumps, but finds the drive rush jab. Got the corner now. And the meaty overhead combo. Good setup right there. I didn't even realize that was a meaty setup.
Oh, punish?
Yeah, should be able to take this.
Oh. Okay, and the super we very rarely ever see the level 3 because that level 2 is so dang good.
And we haven't seen the level 2 yet, which is kind of funny.
Ironically enough, right? Now, the thing is though, maybe he didn't want to try to do a level 2 without a setup because he was at the corner.
Yeah.
And then she has like her level 3 goes like full screen.
Yep.
Almost.
Whoa. The jump heavy punch from Marisa just beat the anti-air clean right there. Maybe Wukrit.
Maybe that's why he's not going for it. Oh, and she's stealing all the turns.
All right, that should be it. All right, I think it was the EX that would have killed right there, but he did the regular one.
She stole so many turns. I don't even think he has any turns left.
Yeah.
Like,
this could be bad.
Okay, plus frames.
Trying to get as much damage as possible.
Oh.
Okay, good awareness right there from FemShep. Sneaks in the crouching light punch.
All right. Wukrit trying to go on offense super early. Great defense from FemShep.
Yep. I'd like to see some more grabs from Wukrit because that is one of Marisa's weaknesses. She doesn't really have a dedicated anti-throw option.
You know what I'd like to see from Wukrit? I'd like to see him do the little hop move in the air.
Yes.
Because she's consistently trying to anti-her with Charge Gladius.
Yeah.
So just to make that whip and for him to set up punishes.
Yeah.
To at least get her to change her anti-air options to jump backwards, light punch or something like that.
Yep. That's interesting. Yeah, that'd be. I'd like to see how that exchange happens. You know, if he's able to jump out of it.
Yeah, because the thing is though, like that's one of the ways you would deal with that. You would have to jump backwards button, right? She doesn't seem to be having issues with offense.
Yep, and right now putting in work, Hammett in the corner, swinging for the fences right there. Throw.
Okay.
Was still able to get a punish, but he could have got a punish counter throw guaranteed.
Oh, that's plus.
All right, now it seems like whoever gets the corner gets to do a lot of damage. Oh no, you dropped the combo. You don't want to drop against Marisa like that.
Oh, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do it because she has a level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, she found the spot.
Actually, what I was thinking he should have did was as soon as there was like neutral, he should have backdashed. They did level 2.
Yeah, and then kind of that would have been a guaranteed round.
Yeah. Take the round. Take the round over everything. Over meter, you take the round.
All right, now we see an anti-air. I think it was just because he was looking for it there.
Yeah. Yeah, because like he backed away.
Yeah, he backed away. We saw him. It's probably a situation that happens a lot.
Should only level 1. Oh, not going to use any meter.
Could have used a level 1 right there, but got the perfect. We're starting to see more anti-airs now from Wukrit.
Okay.
Definitely setting them up too.
He should definitely, the first time he gets a knockdown,
I think
set up that level 2.
I think that Gladius was punishable right there because he did an empty jump and blocked it point blank. I think she's -5 on those, so I think he could have done standing light punch.
You know what though? Very rarely are you ever that close.
Yeah. All right, nice patience from the corner right there. Burnt out though, which could be bad. All right, you got it.
Oh, great jump out.
Oh, you could have punished. So once again, a dangerous spot for Wukrit right now because any confirm will lead to a level 3.
Oh. Oh, and the funny thing is...
Oh, this could be bad.
Scramble City.
Yeah, and FemShep kind of choked it up right there.
I know.
Could have went really bad.
Oh, Oh, drops a combo.
Yeah, it looks like the nerves are affecting FemShep a little bit. We saw 2 drops close to each other. But one thing about tournaments, you gotta, even if you have a couple of drops, you gotta stay in the game.
Yep.
So let's see if FemShep keeps that pressure up.
All right, back against the wall, literally against the wall. And then, you know what? The angles he's jumping at now, he's getting more successful jumps.
All right, Wukrit working on a small life lead right there.
All right, gets a forward throw.
All right, uses a fully charged whirlwind shot.
Yeah. Yeah, but not a lot of projectile usage from Wukrit at all.
Yeah.
No anti-air.
No anti-air.
That can cost him.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we've both been seeing in this set happen quite a bit.
And definitely reading that she's willing to bait out the DP, because she probably would have won if he DP'd there.
Yeah. I feel like, one of the things to consider that if you can't anti-air well, at least try to parry. Because, FemShep hasn't been doing like empty jumps, so.
Okay,
all right.
Spend the level 3 for the burnout.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 1 hit away from burning out. 1 more block attack, yeah.
Okay, but you need to be careful with this level 3.
Yeah.
No anti-air.
All right, and now FemShep goes into her own level 3 just to get some of that drive meter back. Gonna get the life lead. Not by a lot, but.
Oh, I think that was a modern level 3.
All right.
Okay, no projectile usage. Okay.
All right, nice crouch medium kick right there from Wukrit.
Yeah, that was a modern level 3. It would have did way more if,
that's
it wasn't.
why. Okay, gotcha.
I was like, oh, that was way too little.
Yeah. All right. Both players, 2 games apiece. Nice use of the EX mixer right there.
Yeah, look more confidence in his play too. All right, not a lot of drive.
Wow, so much corner carry on that. There you go. Yeah, I feel like Wukrit gets the anti-airs when he sets himself up for it, but just if there's anything that you might have to adjust going forward, is being more ready to anti-air in more general situations, and not only when you set them up for it.
But Wukrit is on set point.
Yes,
and
with a perfect.
With a perfect, but he has not set up level 2 once.
Not one time, yeah.
Oh,
nice jump out of the command throw right there. All right, are we going to see a throw loop? No?
Oh yeah, trying to jump there. That's so plus.
Oh, mistimed the meaty right there.
I don't
back thrown into the corner.
I don't think she realized how plus that after throw that Typhoon is.
We're also not seeing no parries from Wukrit. You got to parry against Marisa.
Oh, he didn't do it. Level 2? Level 2?
Oh no, you missed. He did the right choice and then didn't press the button timing correctly. I don't think that was a...
Huh?
I'm not sure if that was a counter hit. I feel like Rashid might have been able to do something there.
I don't know if level 3 would have... He could probably get a level 3'd.
Yeah.
But I don't know if his level 3 would have won. Oh.
All right. It's his last game, last round for both players. Wukrit is sitting on a level 3 right now.
All right.
And a small life lead. Nice throw.
Level 2? Okay.
Finally. All right. And FemShep, to her credit, did a good job of surviving the level 2.
Yeah.
But still in the corner.
All right, has a bar, so she does have a reversal option. Yep.
Oh, okay. It did work out right there.
All right. Now she's gonna have to figure her way in now. Oh. And I think she never really adjusted to like doing true strings from dry brushes.
Yeah.
She never, because like maybe because it was working out, but like in the very beginning he stopped it with a DP, and he started stopping it once he got his confidence back, and he brought it back in. And I don't think she picked up on that.
Yeah. So definitely a very back and forth set. Good stuff to Wukrit, being able to stay in the game despite not anti-airing very much until like the last game.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh. Dropped the controller right there. Oh,
unfortunate.
good.
All right, but like you know, like you didn't use level 2 very much. The one time you used it at the end, she defended well, but it did lead to a good mix-up there and led to great positioning. So all in all, it was worth it using the level 2. There were times when level 2 was a checkmate situation.
Yes.
When he had her burnt out and he was trying to pressure, could have definitely used the safeguard with that level 2.
Yeah, just gone for the chip and
yeah, because like there was nothing she can do about it. Like oh, you put it out, kick it at her. And get the enhanced mixer afterwards for chip damage plus frames. What's she gonna do?
Yeah. So definitely could have played out a little differently. It was a very back and forth set. Shout out to Shep for doing her part to keep it close.
Definitely. And I mean, I think there was a round where she still lost. And remember, she confirmed with Modern Super. Yeah. Instead of regular level 3. Yeah, because I was like, that didn't do enough damage. Right. And I was like, yeah, if she had did like a regular level 3 there, she probably would have, but she would have gotten a way better life lead, and it would have put her in a better position.
Gotcha.
I think she ended up still losing that round towards the end. I think that's when a round would became 2-2. Right. Yeah, so that could have been one of the rare downsides of Modern. Yeah. Where you do get a little bit of additional damage scaling. And Wukrit, one thing he started doing was he started DIing the Superman punches. Yes. Good awareness. You do have to have pretty good reaction to do that consistently. And she adjusted maybe a little bit too late in the last round. She started doing like grounded gladiuses because that'll break it. Yeah. Right? But a little bit too late because I think she lost like 2 games because he started doing that. Yeah. So definitely a very close set. Up next, it seems we got Revilo going up against CreakyAxe. No. Not sure who they play, but well, Revilo, usually I feel like he's played Guile like in a few games, right? CreakyAxe. All right, well, it's Marissa. Okay, another Marissa. It seems like we're getting a lot of grapplers in this pool right now. Yeah. Because Creaky either plays a zoning character or a grab character. Yeah, I'm curious to see. This is like pretty much the last month of this version of the game. There's a couple of events still left happening, like this Combo Breaker and Evo Japan. Evo Japan is the big one, yeah. So we're still, for a little while longer, going to see these set of balance changes and the way the system mechanics work. But a lot of this stuff that we're seeing right now, it's bound to change just because, like, if you remember when this game first came out, Marissa was like a little bit used, a little bit more. And it was a combination of, I believe they nerfed her post command throw situation a little bit, and also just people learning the game more in general. Of like what this game is about, how to pressure in this game, and it turned out that she's not that kind of character that can pressure as good as some of the other top tier characters. But I'm curious to see like if the next set of changes is going to flip things again, depending on how the system mechanics get affected. Maybe that'll happen. So this is gonna be an interesting matchup. Oh, Revilo, is he gonna play Ed? I mean, he like I said, he's played Guile in a couple of games. I believe he's played Guile in a couple of games, right? Yeah. But Ed is on brand. If you're playing zoning characters, right, then Ed is one of the stronger characters in the game as well. So is Guile. Yeah. To be fair, but maybe Ed is better in this matchup in general. Yes. All right, and Ed is kind of like a hybrid zoner, just because he's not typically just zoning like the way Guile would. He could kind of get in there and mix you up. Yeah. And then he can, depending on how you use the flickers, right? you can definitely tack on plus frames.
Yeah, definitely. Using them really well right there. Use the flicker feint to get CreakyAxe to try to come in with the Superman punch and bait it out and punish them.
All right, some good damage is going to happen here. Goes to the Oki. All right, Creaky has an opportunity. What's the Oki going to be? Oh, I don't know if that was a misinput what he did there.
Yeah, it looked like it was just the wrong combo choice at that range. All right.
Yeah, trying to shave off this drive bar. Lands another solid.
Got the corner from it. Good pressure. All right, Revilo fighting his way out the corner.
Oh, yeah. A little bit too late on the reaction. Like, you do have to do that pretty early.
Yeah. I feel like if you're the Marisa player, you should always try to counter DI because you might have, they might be late.
Agreed,
so
agreed.
There's no reason to not at least attempt it. Either you're going to get punished or you're going to get your own counter DI.
Oh, and yeah, sneaky, that standing MK.
All right, Revilo puts himself on the board, 1-0 right now.
I remember when
Axe.
Like, I think they added like perf box to that now or something like that. That button, still very good.
Yeah.
But it was like almost impossible with ones before.
Yeah.
Not that we're seeing a lot of it happen right now.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how Ed gets his Oki because usually characters like they have to move to get to you, but he pulls you in instead.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way his Oki works.
Yeah, come here, Oki.
Yeah. All right, safe jump setup. Yep. She's had that since season 1.
Yeah.
All right, not anti-airing right there from CreakyAxe. Can't just be letting Ed jump in on you like that.
Oh yeah. Nice. Gonna kick him all the way to the corner.
Ooh, the fully charged stuff.
All right. Gets around on the board. Revilo is up 1-0. Can CreakyAxe tie this up?
All right. I see Revilo trying to perfect parry the Superman punches, but just being a little bit off on the timing. Get off me.
Yeah, one thing, like, I mean, I'm sure it has to do with, like, Ed's anti-air options.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like DP, it's 10 frames. So we haven't seen a lot of representation on anti-airs from Revilo.
Yeah, in the raw level 3 from Revilo. Not going to get the kill, but going to be like one throw away or one light confirm.
All right. Yeah, but it does put him in a strong spot, and he's not trying to press the issue. Nice. And at that point in time, he's like, yo, you have to jump.
Yeah. And he was definitely ready for that anti-air because we saw he backed up before he did it.
Yeah. All right, but CreakyAxe has made his way in. Is he going to level 3?
All right, opts to save it. I could have used it right there, I think, because it's his last round.
Oh, I almost killed.
All right. All right, but one more touch will do it for CreakyAxe.
Nice. I love the safe
on the
anti-air.
board. Nice awareness right there to do the perfect parry instead of counter DI.
This is some rough stuff. Oh, I love the true strings.
Yeah, good pressure right now from CreakyAxe. Oh!
Oh no! Oh.
No! All right, burnt himself out.
Okay, gonna be able to do some decent damage here, but this is rough.
Yeah, because he is in danger of being chipped.
Oh, and that was a good jump because he was definitely trying to do the step kick into the level 3.
Yeah.
But if he had neutral jump, it would have been better.
Yeah. All right, so both players, one game apiece. Yeah, I like the way Revilo's mixing up the fireballs with the charged flickers. Because definitely baiting out the jumps and getting the full anti-air flicker conversions.
Oh, this is going to be a...
Oh, the combo drop. Unfortunate.
Yeah, he messed up the target combo.
All right, but he did manage to get the burnout out of this exchange. No!
Oh, okay.
We've seen that a couple of times happen today where they get the neutral jump and then they don't come down with the right button.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I think he didn't come down with a cross-up.
Yeah.
Not that Ed has, like, a really long-range cross-up that's going to hit in front and back.
Yeah.
Because he has that punch that goes downward.
Nice little conversion right there with the D.I.Y.
Oh!
Did the shimmy and didn't do the punish.
Okay.
All right, tapping the legs.
It takes that with a perfect.
All right, both players 1 round apiece and 1 game apiece each.
All right. And Creaky trying to be patient, trying to work his way in.
Oh, but Revilo landed a full combo right there. Opts not to use the level 3. Maybe looking for later on.
Oh, I don't know what's happening there. Because I don't think Creaky's represented a command grab. Oh, that drive bar is looking deficient.
Oh, got the throw. Okay. No anti-airs. We've seen that a lot from the last 2 matches.
Yeah, I agree. If Marissa was involved.
Yeah. Definitely can't let Marissa jump in for free.
Oh, you should do it.
Yeah, it's gonna kill. Even if it's not critical, just where it was in the life bar, it's gonna get the kill. Yep. All right, and now CreakyAxe up 2-1.
Yeah. Honestly, like I think Creaky has been doing the best at adjusting.
Yeah, and you know, Revilo has to think about being a little bit too conservative with the meter in round 3 right there, because we saw died with a level 3.
Yeah,
that's not how you want to end on the final round. You know what I mean? Yeah, he had 2 hits earlier and didn't spend the cash, and they ended up biting him.
Goes for the reset into the command grab, finally employing the command grab, and which prompts the DP immediately.
Yep. No anti-air again. Oh, nice sneaky drive impact right there. We should be able to take this round.
Meatless too.
Yeah, good awareness right there from CreakyAxe. All players sitting on 2 bars.
Yeah,
no anti-airs.
Oh, and he baits at the DP finally. That might be the last DP he's able to do this round.
Yep.
Oh, that was so plus. Oh,
yep, and there it is, level 3.
Oh, he ends it with level 2. Oh, everybody appreciates it.
Yep.
We don't have to watch the whole video.
Yeah, and
yeah, great adjustments from Creaky. You know, like really, you don't anti-air. All right, cool.
Yeah, we saw that once CreakyAxe identified correctly that they weren't getting anti-air with their approaches.
Yeah.
We saw like consecutive jumps started happening more and more and more. So it kind of seemed like Revilo was maybe focused on the ground, maybe not ready for the anti-air. Sometimes players they're so focused on just trying to defend that like either wherever controller they play on, they're just like stuck on holding back. They're just so trying to create space that they don't think of like, oh, I can regain space if I just get this anti-air.
Yeah, like I mean, Street Fighter 6 movement is so fast because of drive rush, right?
Yeah.
Because like usually there aren't runs in this game, right? But like everybody basically has a run,
right?
Like varying speeds, but everybody basically has a run. So and then generally you're like, oh, I don't need Marissa to get that close to me, and she has like long normals that can reach pretty far, right? Especially if you charge them, right? So I think that, like, and then Ed doesn't have the strongest anti-air, right?
Yeah.
Like, because it's a 10-frame DP, you have to be very, very focused on that to get that a lot. But yeah, I feel like okay, maybe he was trying to look for the zoning game, but what is the point of zoning if you're not taking the damage that's given to you? Because
right, exactly to your point, you're zoning to set them up to do other options that you're going to punish them for.
Exactly,
whether that's a jump or trying to get around your zoning.
And both of us have used Sagat at some point in our careers, right? And like if we're even if we're not throwing fireballs, fireball is always on the table, and it's always on their mind, right? So now, if somebody jumps, it wasn't because they were afraid of our standing leg. No. It was because of the fireball, right? They were trying to punish the fireball. So even if you're a character with a fireball and you represented it, and then Ed has numerous projectiles. He has like the flickers and he has the fireball, and then he gets like plus frames.
Yeah.
Jump is always gonna be on the table. Jump and D.I.Y are always on the table.
Yeah.
Right.
So your answers to those things have to be as good as your ability to use the zoning tool.
Exactly. Like not using a zoning tool is basically the same thing as using a zoning tool, right? Like it's gonna be on their mind, and Creaky jumped And the funny thing is, Creaky also uses zoning characters too. So it's like, as somebody that uses zoning characters, you're very aware of what the options are, and you're gonna represent jump. Oh, you're not anti-airing? Then your zoning game
falls apart at that point.
Exactly. The thing is though, that's how you make a zoning game fall apart, is that you start representing jump.
Yeah.
And I think Revilo never got past the point where he realized that he doesn't have to throw projectiles anymore. He was always trying to set up projectiles.
Yes. All right, but up now we got one of the players who's a favorite to definitely get to the top 8 and possibly win this whole thing, which is iDom.
Oh yeah, we got these two grapplers here, right? Yeah. So and his opponent is KPB Eliver.
Yep, and interesting choice to wake up jab right there from iDom.
Oh, that could have been a very good neutral jump.
Right,
this is a very good neutral jump.
that was an actual good neutral jump right there. But iDom is close to the corner, dangerously close to getting drive impacted. Probably going to try to wake up level 1.
Oh, he wakes up with a forward dash. Interesting.
All right. Could get chipped out.
Could have gotten chipped out.
Oh! iDom correctly reading that he could just jump forward once he saw that it was not the fake. All right, nice standing medium punch right there from Eviler.
Oh, it is. I said Eliver, Eviler.
Yeah, it's not Eliver.
No. It's not Kai Singh.
Yeah. Nice sneaking in the drive impact right there. Nice little setup for the command throw. Oh, got the shimmy but didn't punish.
Yeah. All right, Eviler defense holding up. Oh, he tries to use the crouching heavy punch, and you know, a lot of Lily players will go with that crouching heavy punch. It's very good.
Yep. And right now, iDom puts himself up to 4 medals.
Oh, that's game 1.
Yeah. Yeah, this does get a damage boost now. The more medals that you have, and it is the critical version, so it's going to do a ton of damage.
Yeah. Not that she even needed the damage boost with such low health.
Yeah.
Right, but either way, it's the bonus does help out sometimes. All right, Eviler is gonna have to think about that. Not that he had a bad round there. I think it was a very good round. Didn't really counter the D.I.Y, right? Got caught sleeping.
Yeah. iDom does a pretty good job of representing D.I.Y as part of his mix-ups. So it's definitely something that adds to the mental stack.
100%. Yeah, and then he'll just do them raw sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard. Ooh, doesn't incorrectly buffers that.
Yeah.
Nice anti-air from Eviler.
All right, goes for the command throw right now. Uses that to get a win stock.
All right, Eviler does have a life lead. It's not the first time he's had a life lead either.
Nice use of the back heavy punch from Lily right there. That button, it does have a great hitbox. Very active. It's active for 5 frames. So it's one of those things where it throws off your natural whiff punish timing because it's a little slow, and sometimes you think you see movement, so you try to time your natural whiff punish timing, and you get hit by the active frames. But iDom, very patient player, not out of it yet.
All right. Oh, I guess the frame trap doesn't, incorrectly, doesn't hit confirm it properly.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think you could cancel that late. That wouldn't combo.
Yeah.
All right, but Eviler gets around on the board.
Oh, wow. Wakes up with the level 2. iDom decides to just get the medal right there.
Nice answer here. Yeah, Eviler seems to have waken up after losing that first round, that first game.
All right, but now is when it gets scary. When Manon gets 4 medals, 4 or 5 medals is when Manon becomes really scary.
5. Well, there you go, 5 medals.
Yep.
So that's the thing, though. I think he got most of those medals in this round.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit late on the cancel right there. Oh, a little bit late coming down with that button.
Yeah, and now I'm trying to punish the Condor Spires, the Condor Crushers.
All right, iDom going for trying to get the burnout. Nice use of the drive reversal right there, just to maintain that corner position. Oh, what? They hit backwards.
I thought that doesn't hit like that in this game.
Yeah. Nice anti-air right there.
Oh.
A little bit too close to go for the DP right there. That is one of the problems with Lily's DP. It is pretty fast. It has a good angle, but it's not very good against cross-ups. So that's why the crouching heavy punch is more of the appropriate anti-air to use when they're above your head.
I think iDom has been doing a good job of like empty jumping sometimes when he's at that cross-up. Like, so I saw like crouching heavy punch like whiff.
Yeah. Lily can still anti-air DP even cross-ups, but you have to do like a cross-cut style DP.
You gotta walk,
like,
right?
You gotta walk a little bit, yeah. And sometimes you might not always be ready for that. All right, represents the command throw as part of the mix-up.
Nice here. Doesn't? Oh yeah, I agree with not spending. You don't have enough drive bar.
Yeah. All right, iDom wants no part of that mix-up.
All right, but he might put himself in a terrible spot now. While he does have a life lead. Yeah, and iDom was ready for that neutral jump because he kind of set up that neutral jump with the 2 D.I.s.
All right. Got the drive impact. Walks forward to build as much drive back as possible.
Gets a medal. Oh, what?
Whoa, a little bit of tech right there from iDom. I didn't know that spin.
What?
Excuse me? That had to have been a interesting decision right there.
I know. I was like, what?
Maybe he thought he was burnt out and didn't realize it. Not sure. Wasted his bar though.
I think because he didn't have any meter.
Yeah.
I think he thought that he would wake up with something.
Yeah.
To chip him out, like a counter spire or something like that.
All right, nice whiff punish right there. Big damage on this.
We are 5 medals in.
Yep. All right, and now we're going into this 3rd round with a fully 5-medaled Manan. Super scary.
All right, but
both players sitting on a ton of meter.
Oh, Eviler is probably 2 command grabs away from dying.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna spend those EXs to get that pressure going. They both blocked and loaded with 3 bars.
Yep.
Oh my!
Dash command throw, snuck it in. One more will do it.
Surely he was going for it. Oh yeah.
Oh, clipped him with the legs.
Yeah, because at that point in time, you're holding up.
Yeah, you gotta guess at that point.
I feel like if you use a grab character and you're in a spot where you have to guess against another grab character, I feel you're more likely to be holding up.
Yep. So good awareness right there from iDom. Staggered the lows into the level 3. He had the 5 medals, was gonna get that extra damage boost right there, and closes it out.
Oh, definitely. Now, interesting thing that going back to that super, that level 2, I really thought that he probably thought that Eviler was gonna do something cheeky like a AX counter spire, and he tried to super that preemptively, because
either way, not necessary, because you know, but sometimes you want to end it with a bang, and
like ooh, that would have been a hot clip, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Eviler stood their ground, right? Blocked it out.
iDom was in his content creator mode right there. He was trying to create a moment.
He's gonna be like that time where I read my opponent perfectly.
Yeah.
But either way, iDom does take that 3-0.
Yeah. We hadn't seen a 3-0 in a while, because we saw like the first 1 or 2 matches were 3-0s, and then we saw like a lot of 3-2s.
Yeah, we saw a lot of matches going the full range. Yeah,
last game, last round. Definitely taking advantage of the 3 out of 5 format in this tournament. And just to remind you guys, that's 3 out of 5 all the way through, even in pools. So definitely not something that you see too often in tournaments.
No,
I know from the player perspective, they love it because, like I said, this game is very high octane. You could just get ran through in a 2-0, and like maybe you just need a little bit more time to get a little bit more of an adjustment.
I mean,
period.
we've seen like even when Wukrit was up here, right?
Yeah.
Playing against Shep, wasn't having a good time of it. At least in the first 2 games, it was a quick 2-0.
Yeah.
Right. But able to like slowly claw his way back, right?
Yeah.
And then like you honestly usually if somebody gets like a 2-0 early on, right? Even if the other person gets 2 games, they might win the 3rd game, right?
Right.
But like he kept it stable and like slowly figuring out pattern and getting more confidence. And then I mean that shows the importance of the distinction between 2-0, 2 matches, 2 out of 3, and 3 out of 5.
Yes.
Because you don't have to rush it. You know, you'd be like, all right, let's think about this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, but oh, I can't see this person's face here.
Yeah, I see Alex Smith
on the other side,
setting up on the other side. Not sure who he's playing, but
yeah, I'm not sure who his opponent is. Alex Smith was on stream already, and you know, obviously uses the jury you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, not really sure who his opponent is.
Hound Cake.
Hound Cake. Okay.
I want to see Hound Cake versus Flaccid Pancakes.
I wonder if they have a team.
Oh, like a cake team? All right. Oh, so we're seeing a character we haven't seen yet in the tournament, Aki. Aki is cool. Shout out to Broski. That's a character that is in an interesting spot right now, I would say, in the game, because I wouldn't quite say, definitely not top 5, but definitely like right outside that pocket of like the top 5 characters.
Yeah, she's a character that like, while her defensive options aren't numerous, you know, they're there, right?
Yeah.
They're there. But like, it's her damage output and her ability to like, she's like, I think she's like a 2-step character done right.
Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely like extremely high damage, and she gets like really good set play from pretty much all her knockdowns. She can set up safe jumps. She can get close to you really well again. But as you mentioned, she doesn't have a reversal, so like certain characters that have like really high offense kind of give her problems.
Yeah.
But
the thing is though, like she has really strong burnout pressure as well.
Yeah.
So like I think usually when characters have really strong burnout pressure and coupled with the fact that she does obscene amounts of damage, right? A plus on block, low, medium kick.
Yeah.
Plus on block forward, heavy kick, right? Like she has a couple ways to get plus frames and great movement, great buttons, etc. I don't think with all those things, I think if she had a reversal too, outside of super, I think that would have been a bit much.
Yes. All right, but Alex Smith did get the first blood there with that first round.
But you know, Pound Cake is definitely on the prowl. But yeah, you know what though? When you do a fireball that close, you're always betting on the other person being sane enough to respect it because of the follow-up.
Yeah.
And then if you're the person blocking the fireball, you're like, I'm betting that you're not insane enough to put yourself at minus double digits. All right?
Yeah. All right, goes to a level 3. Gonna get the life lead. Didn't get the kill, but did get the burnout, so would have been able to chip out.
Yeah, that was a rough spot. Especially after a block dive kick, because it's not plus.
Yeah.
You're always going to lose your turn there, so that was checkmate.
I like that Alex Smith is representing throw a lot, so that's going to be important later on because you'll be able to set up some more shimmies.
I agreed. Like, the thing is, though, when you're playing a 3 out of 5 match, you definitely get to play around with, okay, how am I going to set up, how I'm going to win later.
Yep. No DP from Alex Smith, which is rare. All right, nice defense right there, using the parry, so that you don't have to guess high and low.
Oh, and that's going to close out that first game. Pound Cake takes that. All right. definitely was a back and forth set though, and Alex is definitely trying to set something up. Finally see an anti-EXDB there.
Oh, nice conversion right there. With the OD fireball into the DP.
Oh, and the reaction.
Not sure why he went for anti-air drive impact right there. Gave Pound Cake a bunch of time to react.
Oh, and finally wakes up a reversal super. Tries to keep the pressure going, but that could go work against him.
Yeah.
Because if there's a character that's gonna take you all the way to the corner, it's this one.
Yeah, and sneaks in the overhead now too. And the shimmy. Good stuff from Pound Cake right there, representing all her offensive options.
You know what? That was a really good decision because Alex wasn't gonna get put into the corner without getting his drive bar back.
Yep.
So like had to go for an early mix-up. You know, and Alex probably looked up at his bar, was like, I'm about to get it back. I just have to survive, and then sneaks in the overhead at that point.
Yep. Oh, nice parry right there from Pound Cake. We hadn't seen so many perfect parries from any of these players yet.
Now we got a D.I.Y reset in the corner. Drops the combo.
Yeah, got an input mistake right there. Got an empty parry into nothing.
You know what though? Like Pound Cake has definitely represented that. Some DIs.
Yeah, he's been dealing with DI very well too.
I know. Like I think at that point in time, like if you're Alex, you're already 2 games down, right?
Yeah.
I think that not necessarily you have to take DI out of your game, but at the corner, maybe you shouldn't go for it so much because he's done counter DI, he's done a perfect parry, and you lost the round, and in this case, the game.
Yeah.
Off of those decisions, I would think about decisions like that, at least for this game.
Yeah, and you know, I mentioned earlier that I like that Alex was representing throw, but we haven't seen the shimmy as part of the other next layer. So
I agree.
You know, without the shimmy, the throw game is not really fully well-rounded.
Yep. All right, but Alex does have a significant life lead now. Oh, that was very punishable.
Yeah. Maybe he was trying to throw off the timing of an anti-air. All right, nice throw right there. Dash up throw.
Oh, he spent the meter on that. And even with burnout, she gets decent damage. Oh, Cruel Fate. And burnout as well.
Oh, okay. Bet the farm on that one.
And Alex Smith very much plays with his heart.
Yeah.
Had the read. I think you're gonna take your turn back. Because honestly, if you block there against Aqua, she's gonna get some guaranteed damage.
Yeah. Because she's one of the best characters with burnout pressure in this whole game. Oh, we've seen this happen a few times too. Got the punish counter damage.
Oh. Yeah, slight drop there.
Yep. Again? All right, didn't work out that time.
It really didn't work out that time. All right, doesn't spend a lot of bar on it. Probably could have taken it around, honestly.
Wow, parry, okay. It should be able to close it out right here.
All right, that's gonna close that out. Now, Pound Cake is now on set point. Alex needs to win this round to get on the board.
Yeah. We saw that exchange happen a couple of times. Nice cross-cut DP right there from Alex.
Yeah, still no shimmies from Alex.
All right, dash up, throw. Dash throw. Oh, burned himself out though. Don't get back thrown.
Okay, ends it with level 3. Alex Smith gets on the board with relentless pressure.
Yeah. Definitely playing with his heart, like you said. Managed to put himself on the board. I feel like Alex definitely heard you.
Yeah. All right, but gonna have to do that a couple more times.
All right, nice anti-air whip right there.
And the thing is, though, Pound Cake definitely has the opportunity to make adjustments, and already making an adjustment by going on offense super early.
Yep. Nice conversion right there from Alex Smith. DP. All right, backs off a little bit. Oh, and it was a punish counter. Nice DP.
Finally wakes up with a wake-up DP. All right, but Pound Cake once again is on set point.
Yeah, that was a good conversion from Pound Cake, though. Found the standing medium punch, went to a full drive rush combo, didn't have to spend any super. All right, gonna set up the poison.
Yeah, it has that poison damage. Oh, drops the combo. Unfortunate. Yeah. Could have been some big damage. Alex Smith is gonna take advantage of that. That drive bar is looking quite deficient.
Once again, that nice cross-cut DP. Did manage to get the burnout. Oh, didn't get the cross-cut that time.
Oh, it's not looking so good. Even with the burnout, this is looking very good for Hound Cake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, level.
Oh,
didn't get the full damage. Interesting.
I mean,
it hit weird.
It definitely hit weird. All right, gets the drive bar back. Two bets in a row. Because you know what it is? The kicks are punishable.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you're not doing a follow-up. But, I mean, it was punishable either way.
Yeah,
And I think maybe Hound Cake wasn't going to press anything because you can always do the follow-up there.
Yeah.
And maybe he didn't know if she had a store.
Yeah. So it kind of didn't need to risk too much.
I'll be honest with you. I would think, like, does he have a store? And I wouldn't press something there either. I think I would have walked backwards.
Yeah, so good decision there from Hound Cake. Waited just the amount of time to Alex Smith. Alex Smith obviously had to make a read. Went for the level 3 and it got blocked. Sometimes that's just how it plays out.
I mean, yeah, like I think the longer the match went, more progressively did he go for hard reads. Like you saw the super after like the minus whatever. I think it was like one of the store kicks, right?
Yeah.
And I think they're like, I'm not sure how negative that one was.
It's a little hop one that he did, and then he went to the super level one right away.
Like getting to the point, like a little gimmicky there. Like I'm trying to steal a turn back super aggressively, and Hound Cake was already so ahead in life and the lead as far as the game count, right? That he was like, oh no, I'm just gonna block here. And honestly, like Aki doesn't have a reversal, so like a lot of times, when your character doesn't have a reversal, you probably wouldn't press a button there.
Yeah. All right, looks like we got iDom sitting back down. Not sure who his opponent is, but...
All right, but should be the winner semis, I think. Because I think it was quarters last time.
Yeah. All right, winner semis for this pool.
The ZZZ.
ZZZ.
Or is it just Z? Who knows?
Hopefully the match doesn't put us to sleep. Hopefully it doesn't put iDom to sleep.
A little tidbit. So we came here with iDom, and I was like, yo, let's go see Thunderbolts. And then I'm like, wait a minute, you might get top 8.
Yeah. And then your heart got crushed when you learned that it's 3 out of 5 all the way through. You're definitely not watching Thunderbolts.
I was like, this is always tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
And we have another Marisa. This is the third Marisa that we've... Third or fourth?
All he's fighting is grapplers.
Yeah.
for the Lily. Now he's going to fight a Marisa. Then he's going to fight a Keith.
Marisa. She's one of the characters that, Manon, that I'm afraid of how much they're going to buff her in the next match. Because she might not be a good tournament character right now, to be fair, but she's definitely not a weak character. As you saw, the highest MR player currently is Akutagawa, Japanese Manon player. Very, very strong. And he's been consistently in like the top 10, I would say the last year and a half with Manon. So definitely a character that you can't just write off. iDom obviously does well with her in tournaments when he does enter.
Yeah.
It's just that she just has, some bad matchups against a lot of the top tiers.
Definitely.
So
she has good normals though, and
very good normals. Yeah.
Right, and good spacing. Like maybe not her special moves are great.
Yeah.
Like outside of her command grabs, maybe her special moves aren't the best.
Yeah.
But her normals are like top tier.
Yeah, and she doesn't have like low forward drive rush, but besides that, she has some pretty good tools. That's the iDom special right there. He likes to waste all his meter before
putting on a little show.
Yeah. Dance around a little bit.
She is a ballerina.
Yeah.
All right, but
Ooh, big kicks right there.
Oh my God. And
Huge
Spencer level
damage.
3. You know what? I concur that like a hit like that with
Yeah.
very little scaling applied, yeah, you want to spend. And then you're in a guess for game scenario. And
Nice jump back jab right there
all right,
from ZZZ.
iDom is gonna have to work very hard to make this comeback. This might be part of that. He's gonna go into the level 3 to deplete some drive bar, get some back for himself.
Yeah, this is gonna put ZZZ very low on drive. One drive rush string will do it. Yep. Oh, nice use of the perfect parry, of the regular parry right there, just to get some of that drive bar back by blocking.
Oh, and
the neutral jump shimmy, interesting.
Like the funny thing is, iDom went for Crouching Fierce and it lost.
Yeah.
Right, and then which prompted the throw attack at that point, which got neutral jump shimmy.
Yeah. All right, finds the drive rush confirm. One metal up.
Oh, unable to answer because he whiffed the crouching medium kick. No damage really done.
Yeah, I wonder, does Manon get a combo now from counter hit standing heavy punch? Standing heavy kick? No, right? It's only +3. Never mind. Oh, nice whiff punish right there. Didn't get much from it.
Yeah, that was a crouching fierce he used, not a crouching strong. Oh, this could be. Oh, and use the perfect parry to set up a neutral jump shimmy again.
Yeah. All right, got the corner now.
Okay.
Nice get off. Needed some space. All right, go for a normal throw.
Oh, -24. I think it's like -24.
Yeah,
it's pretty minus.
Yeah, it's definitely very minus.
One of the more punishable moves I've ever seen in my life.
All right, iDom finds the standing medium punch right there. Able to close out that first round and got 3 medals out of it.
Ooh.
Nice empty jump right there.
And that's the thing about Marissa, like, she does have a good crouching fierce, but it's a little slow.
Yeah, it's a little slow.
You have to be,
Whoa, I think iDom expected that to work.
Yeah, especially with a counter hit, you know?
Yeah, nice jab check right there. All right, this should be game, second game.
I mean, even if it wasn't, like, it puts her in burnout.
Yeah.
That's a strong spot, but it should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're tied up 1-1.
I think pre-patch, she wouldn't have killed there, but because of the damage buff of the metals, yeah, it did just enough to get the kill. And I noticed Manon players are using a lot more standing light kick now, just as a check, a spacing check. I think it's really good because their standing light kick is really far.
5 frames far.
Yeah.
She probably, if not the best standing light kick punish 5-framer,
yeah,
one of the best.
Yeah, it just kind of stops your movement. Like it doesn't. It lets her kind of dictate the pace of the footsie game.
Oh, and finally tries to go for a crouching fierce anti-air, but because of the cross, that's obviously it wouldn't work.
All right, and finishes the round with 3 medals. Not a bad place to be in going into the second round as a Manon player. Oh, nice anti-air right there. Up to 4 medals now. This is when she gets really scary. 4 and 5 medals is Manon at her best.
All right, I'm slowly walking down ZZZ. And these Gladiuses are getting checked now.
Yes. That's one of the her weaknesses that she relies. What?
Speaking about weaknesses.
Marissa kind of relies on Gladius and a lot of her footsies, but if you have a character that can reliably, you know, move her in and out of the range and whip punish accordingly, it's one of the holes in her grounded footsie game. Like you can't just rely on it.
Wow, he was in blocks on reversal command grab. All right, now he smells blood in the water, trying to close this one out.
Yep. All right, nice frame trap right there. Got the world out of it. Command throw.
doesn't get the same kind of mix-up from that spot.
Yep. Oh, nice anti-air crouch heavy punch right there.
It could have been worse than what happened.
Oh, and this could get the kill. Yeah, good awareness right there from iDom. He used the back heavy punch. He confirmed it into the OD wheel kick. And then recognized that he had the height to get the level 1 to finish that game.
Representing the D.I.Y to catch some of this bar normals from iDom, like the standing heavy kick.
I like the charged heavy kick right there for the safe jump.
Oh,
a nice use. That's what you want to see from when you're in the corner versus Marisa. The minute that you see her charging on Gladius, just parry.
Yep.
Because like that, she won't do so much guard damage on you.
Yeah. In fact, she'll give you back guard.
Yes.
This should be the set.
Yep.
Okay.
Squeezing out every little bit of juice with the meter that he had left.
Yeah, like.
And iDom 3 games in a row able to take it from ZZZ.
Yeah, ZZ put up a really good showing in the very first game.
Yeah.
And little by little, you saw like some good adjustments from iDom. You saw the spacing standing right outside of Gladius ranges.
Yeah.
We saw some miss buffers from iDom, right?
Yeah.
But definitely like he was testing the waters on what he can do.
Yeah.
And then he went for, after that standing medium kick whipped into the command grab, right? We saw more reliable combo choices like standing strong into drive rush, etc.
Yeah.
To close out things. ZZ definitely represented neutral jump shimmies in a couple of interactions after a block jumping.
Yeah.
Block crosslooks. And,
Yeah, definitely made iDom work early in that set. I think once iDom recognized the spacing to be at, to be both ready to anti-air and to whiff punish the Gladiuses, it became harder noticeably for ZZZ in the footsie game.
I mean, that's the thing about Marisa. If you can't like get plus frames and work your way in, because Gladius is a really big part of her game. So you would represent Gladius against her as a character, right? Because Manana as a character, because they're standing heavy kicks so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big stop sign. And then if you get like whiff punished, right? Punish countered by it, it's a crumple. You get knocked back, and then you put into the corner. You don't want to be in the corner against a grappler. You know, right? But so like I think that's why it was being represented so much, because it's a safer option than doing DI.
Yeah.
Right. And if you do full charge ones, you get plus frames, etc. Right.
Yep.
Do some good guard damage with it as well. But iDom, really quick adjustments, little micro steps out of it, really kind of baiting you into using that option.
Yeah. And one of the things that iDom started doing really well is that he's been using meaty back heavy punch, because that is plus on block, +1. And if they happen to jump away, thinking that a command throw was coming, you can actually hit confirm that with a late cancel into a special move, which does the OD wheel kick. Yeah. And because it hits them when they're on the way up, it hits a little higher than it normally would, and you get like additional follow-ups. So really good awareness there. Yeah. It's something that I think he started representing to his game more recently. Yeah. I don't know if other Manan players were doing that before, but it's definitely very good. The fact that you can hit confirm that and to stop jumps, because I play a grappler myself, and that's one of the, I guess, weaknesses of a grappler, that sometimes you gotta be happy with whatever damage you can get if you know that they're holding up. Yes. But the fact that she can do a media attack and then decide with a confirm to get actual damage is a very strong tool for a grappler. 100%, 100%. All right, but iDom will continue. I think maybe the next time we see iDom up here will be the winners finals of the pool. Yeah. Right. But very, very, very close to qualifying for that top 8. But right now, I see Space Boy sitting down. Yep. And is that pound cake? Pound cake. I said pound cake. Pound cake. Yeah. Is that pound cake? Yes, it is. Okay. So we saw him have a really good showing just in the last match against Alex Smith. Yeah, put Alex Smith into the loser's bracket. Yep. All right, but IRONGRID 4TW Space Boy versus Pound Cake. Yeah, and Space Boy looked really good with Mai in his last match, so I expect to see him try to rush down against Aki. Well, 100%. Pound Cake was actually the one trying to be the aggressor, because the thing about Mai also
very similar to Aki. You don't want to let her get projectile drive rush.
Yeah.
And then Mai is like, oh no, I have EX fan drive rush.
Yeah.
All right, but I don't think going for the command grab super early on. But Space Boy, you know, last time he was here, he fought someone else with a command grab, and he was on it.
Yeah.
With jumping.
Yeah, and Space Boy sneaking in a lot of the heavy fans just because the charged ones.
Yeah.
Because you have to deal with it for a long amount of time.
Yeah.
Even if you perfect parry it, you're still having to deal with it on the screen. So
it seemed like he got a combo drop. Like I think he missed the standing leg kick into the vertical.
Yeah.
Thing. But or maybe he meant to do that and do a delayed one, because either way it worked out.
Yeah, put himself on the board first. Nice DP right there.
Oh, tried to bait something out with a shimmy and then immediate back throw.
Yep. Wow, that fan was coming. Chased it down.
That's the thing. Like, you can't escape it. That was a good jump in too far, even for the standing medium punch to convert.
Whoa, we correctly went for the shimmy, but it looked like he got his normal thrown somehow.
It looked like standing heavy punch got thrown, right?
Yeah. Unfortunate for him, but fortunate for Pound Cake.
I mean, even with that fortune, it doesn't seem to be a good position that he's in now. That may change now. All right. Oh, okay. Try to keep it extremely safe.
That would have been funny if the fan would have hit the drive reversal right there.
Oh,
nice shimmy right there.
Yeah, finally got him to a position where he felt he needed tech.
Yeah, dancing around a little bit. I wonder if we'll see anybody do the tech against Aki, where you tap parry and then so that you can make your hurt box wider.
Yeah, and then have a gap in between the two hits.
Yeah, so you got to tap parry and let it go right away so that it normal blocks.
Yeah.
And then if you have an invincible move and you see a drive rush, you could actually get a punish on it.
Yeah.
I love when games have like unintended tech like that. It's like really cool.
It's cool. I hope they don't take it out.
Yeah. All
right, gonna spend the level 3 here, and honestly, like the spacing that Space Boy is showing.
Yeah.
A lot of control. Already, Hound Cake has represented jump a couple of times, right?
Yeah.
And they've all been anti-aired.
And I like what Space Boy did right there, because if you saw, he killed with a punish counter standing heavy punch, because he did like a slightly staggered standing heavy punch. He didn't do it meaty timing because, just in case Hound Cake woke up with a level 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
But Hound Cake woke up with like a crouching jab, maybe to stop the walk up, and Space Boy hit the heavy punch at a timing that would have punished that.
All right, this. Okay, yeah, it's gonna go.
Yep.
Oddly enough, that wasn't the optimal combo, right? To do, is driver crouching fierce, link the back heavy kick target combo, and then do level 1. It does more damage.
Yeah.
Right,
oh, nice jump right there from Hound Cake.
Maybe the first jump that actually worked.
Yeah.
All right, but Hound Cake is going to take full advantage of that. Attack on some pressure. Doesn't drive rush behind it. Oh, nice.
Very close to getting the burnout, too.
Okay, going to get rid of that drive bar.
Yeah, got rid of the drive bar. Could just kind of play it safe. Yeah, should be able to get the chip. Nice forward jump jab. Good awareness there to just get the air-to-air. Instead of, she does have a dive move. We could have, like, changed the timing of an anti-air.
Yeah. Oh, sneaking in that overhead.
Good patience right there from Space Boy. Didn't bite on the shimmy.
Oh,
no DP that time. Interesting.
I don't know what's changed in the match. The pacing that Space Boy is not looking at the air anymore.
Yeah. All right, and gets to level 1. Now we got the enhanced fans.
All right.
Gonna get a little extra damage and plus flames on special moves. No DP again.
I think that crossed up. I think it crossed up and she stayed in front for some reason.
See. Yeah.
Oh.
Not using the enhanced fans right now from Space Boy.
Oh, put himself in burnout. Oh, the command grab does land.
Yep. Not gonna kill, but
Oh, no whiff punish. Oh, you know why he wasn't using it? Because I think he was banking on enhanced level 2.
Yeah.
Enhanced level 2 is fully projectile invincible.
Yeah, does a ton of damage too.
Oh, clean jumping. I don't know what it is that Hound Cake figured out about the angles he's jumping at now, but they are working.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice use of the standing medium punch right there.
Yeah. Nice pressure, but the reversal low medium kick drive rush got some good corner carry into a throw Oki. And this is one of the reasons why Maya is so good.
Yep.
She has efficient carry.
Yeah, it's like Ken level of corner carry, but with actually more damage. All right, Space Boy opting to back up a little bit.
Oh, and I don't know. These reversal throws have been working out for Hound Cake, but this is a bad what?
Interesting choice right there. Woke up Fireball.
That's such an interesting choice because I guess in Space Boy is on his side. He sees the bar.
Yeah.
Maybe a throw is happening. Maybe a super. I don't want to be there.
All right.
And
now he's anti-airing again. Okay.
Oh, that is some of the counterplay because it's not plus, and usually they'll hit a button afterwards, right?
All right. Nice throw right there from Space Boy. Oh, didn't go for the back throw right there. Could have got the corner out of it.
Oh.
Went for the overhead. Nice.
Yeah, finally the overhead. I think maybe the first time it has been represented by Space Boy in this set.
I saw him going for it earlier in the set, but it got counter hit when he did it from a drive rush. But yeah, sometimes you got to just use it raw as well.
It is pretty fast at 20 frames, yeah.
And it doesn't have like a very telegraphed animation, so.
Yeah, like one of the faster overheads in the game. 20 is basically as fast as they get.
Yeah.
Unless you want to count Ken's 18 frame run overhead.
Yeah. All right, goes to level 3. Gonna get to steal that drive. We'll have to wait just a little bit. You don't want to overextend.
All right. Yeah, very prepared. I think that's in his comfort zone when he has you cornered.
Yeah.
He's not really pressing any buttons. He's just walking back and forth. I'm like, I wish you would jump right now. I think, and that's why he's not really trying to represent the fireball game. He's just like, okay, no, I can answer.
Yep.
All right, but he's up 2-1.
All right, opting to go for more slower zoning game right now.
Yeah.
Went for the DP because he had the corner already.
Yeah, the zoning game quickly transitions into offensive game. What a backdash. Drops the combo. Unfortunate.
Oh, nice DP again. Space Boy has been really good on the DPs now. You see him backing up just in case. There it is right there.
Yeah, the spacing is perfect to avoid a cross-up.
Yeah, that's how you want to play the corner game sometimes. It's not always about being in their face.
Yeah.
It's about like caging them in.
Yeah, like no, you can't get to me, and I can stop you at every point.
Yep.
All right, but Hound Cake really has a steep mountain to climb to even begin winning this round. Forget about just the game. He needs the game, but it starts with this round.
Yeah, right now Space Boy's sitting in a good spot. Doesn't have to overextend too much. Oh, he was a little bit too plus.
Oh, okay. All right, but 29 seconds on the clock. Hound Cake is gonna have to get some started.
Wow, that still hit from that much. Okay.
I thought something funny was gonna happen. She'd whip.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna whip too, but I guess it has such a big hitbox that it just barely clipped Aki's legs.
All right, man grab is in the work now. Space Boy definitely more willing to take that throw.
Good awareness there from Hound Cake. A little bit too far to get that combo extension.
Yeah, missing the end of that combo. That was a very important combo that he dropped.
Yep. And Space Boy doing a good job of stealing turns with the charged fans.
Yeah.
Got the corner. Although he's down on life, the screen position is technically in his favor right now.
Yep. Yeah, Pound Cake, not trying to pressure too much. Reapplies that poison.
Nice check right there. Not letting him sneak in the command throw.
Nice. Doesn't go for a back throw. On and maybe the first DP, that reversal DP from Space Boy.
Yeah, they might have been one in the first game, but yeah, definitely hasn't been doing it too much. And
Yeah.
Pound Cake correctly baiting it out. So much corner carry. All right, representing the throw against your throw loop. Oh, all right. Mixing it up with the dash jab.
Yep, another throw loop. I mean, a character would, and that's where this round ends.
Yep, and that should be the game
And then,
set.
and that's why Space Boy would dash forward and do crouching light punch, because you can media light punch there and still block the wake up drive reversal.
Yes.
So while wake up drive reversal can essentially save you from throw loop, you don't know
Which version, which mix of the throw loop they're gonna do? Yeah.
because you don't only have wake up drive reversal. You have backdash, you have jump, and dashing forward. You have wake up super, but dashing forward delay light punch beats all of those.
Yes. Yes.
Right. And then like if you go for any of those, you're gonna get full punish and die.
Yep.
Right. So it's kind of like the strike throw is so strong in that situation, and that's why she has one of the better throw loops.
Yep. Very similar to like Akuma's throw loop situation in the corner.
Yes. All right, but guys, thank you so much for all the donations to the match arena. I don't know if there are any codes left to be claimed, but thank you so much. And yeah, see you guys have been supporting. Thanks for that.
Yeah,
you guys
I see that
enjoying the
pot. I
matches?
see that pot growing right there for the Metrorino. That does go help out the players.
No.
So definitely, those of you watching, contribute what you can.
Yep.
Get those free codes. Helps out the players.
Hope you guys are enjoying the matches. Got another match coming up too. iDom makes his way back up on the winners finals, and his opponent is, I cannot see their face. Who is that?
Masked up, but not masked.
Is that WetKunai?
I think it might be WetKunai.
He is masked up.
Oh yes, it is WetKunai.
Okay. I'm mad I recognize them with the mask on.
Well, this is kind of like a NLBC classic, you know.
These
guys been playing each other since the Street Fighter V days.
One of the grand final staples.
Yeah.
At NLBC.
Where it used to be like Laura Poison versus Ibuki.
Yeah. And now it's Manon versus Cammy.
Yeah.
Now, definitely, Manon is able to keep out Cammy because of the normals. Like, she has really good ground control, great normals.
Yep.
And usually Cammy employs the walk speed. She has very good normals of her own, but Manon's normals keep her in check from really abusing that walk speed.
Yeah.
So she, obviously, you can whiff punish, right?
Yep.
So a lot of times it's going to be a situation where, like, all right, you don't want to, I'm going to make you whiff punish. I'm make you whiff a standing heavy kick and full punish into knockdown into Oki.
Yeah.
You see the little shimmying that Kunai is doing. They're trying to get iDom to get into positions that would be uncomfortable.
Yeah. And one thing that we talked about earlier, we're seeing iDom use a lot more standing line kicks now just to kind of control that mid-range.
He does have a very good standing line kicks, like one of the longer ones.
Yep.
Cammy does as well, funny enough.
Yeah, as if she needs that.
Yeah. I mean,
and good crouching heavy punch right there from WetKunai.
And then sneaks in the command grab. That's very important. Even if you're losing a round as Manon, if you can get a command grab in.
You took the word right out of my mouth. I feel like Manon players are happy if they see the round is not going their way. It's like they're gonna at least try to get some medals out of it, like at least 1 or 2 medals.
Yeah. And then if I can sneak around, and he's gonna get another medal here, up to 3, and suddenly this round is winnable.
Yeah. There's that standing leg kick again.
All right, Kunai able to stave off the assault from the French ballerina grappler.
Yep.
right.
Oh, nice confirm right there with the counter hit standing light punch.
Yeah.
All right, and now the matchup has truly started.
Yeah, like 4 medals in, and the first bust out of the set, the match.
I respect it though. You got to represent that as part of the mix.
I'm up around, yo. You got to respect my ranges.
Yep. I'm not gonna get free mix-ups on me.
But you might get this round. Yeah, you will get this round.
So much damage on her command throws.
Yeah, he gets the 5th medal too. Yep. This is where it gets real rough. Locked and loaded, both of them with 3 bars. Manana's gonna do just a bit more damage though.
Yep. Yeah, and it's funny because like you don't really think of Manan as a high damage character, but the fact that her level 5 command throw does so much damage, it's almost like she's basically like you're fighting like another version of Zangief.
Oh,
when she's fully loaded.
And those DPOS is on deck. Kunai is in rare form today. Oh, it goes combo drop.
Could have been a reset attempt from iDom.
Could have been a reset attempt, but you know Kunai was on it.
Yeah.
Takes the first game. Super well prepared. I mean, they know each other. Like they play each other all the time.
Yeah, maybe iDom wants to see that movie with you. Who knows?
Who knows? Like listen. If everyone's out of tournament and we're not doing commentary, we're seeing Thunderbolts. Let's go, Kunai.
Yeah. All right, and Kunai doing a great job right now, keeping iDom in the corner.
Oh,
wow! It had to have been an execution mistake right there.
I mean, either way, Kunai will take that with a perfect yes.
Yeah. All right, finds the hit into the drive rush combo, gets his first medal.
All right, and that crouching medium kick is so good. Even though you don't really get like big damage from it, it's kind of like, all right, stop walking. Yep. Stop walking away from me.
Meaty heavy punch right there. Had to bust out.
Yep. Oh, and yeah, trying to use the sweep too. Oh, that was interesting. The interaction.
Yeah, that was lucky for iDom. Didn't get punished too hard for whipping that command throw like that.
100%. Yeah, and
I like the spots that WetKunai is using. He's been having a pretty good success rate on the anti-air.
On the skills.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, like the bust out DPs, right? Like, I mean, he's stopping button drive rush. He's like, no, you make that a true string.
Yeah.
You have to use. You can't do standing like drive rush on me. You can't make that safe. If you do crouching strong, you better make it a true string. No frame traps.
Right, and already just like that, up 2 games to 0.
I know. Seems very prepared.
Yeah.
Wants to be on this winner side of that top 8.
Yeah, and playing really good footsies too, because usually like iDom likes to play at ranges where he can set up whiff punishes, but it's WetKunai is the one that's been setting them up.
I know, it's really ready for the whiff punishes too.
Yeah.
And you know, Cammy has a good throw loop as well, you know.
Went for the meaty standing medium punch right there. All right, iDom back in that spot where he has to try to at least get a couple of medals. But, you know, now it's looking dangerous because...
Yeah, and the thing is though, because Kunai successfully like really whiff punish things, right? You see him like starting to employ the dive kicks now.
Yeah. And what makes the rest of the set so hard now is because Kunai has had so many successful wake-up DPs, it's forcing hesitation from iDom.
Case in point,
yeah.
He tried to bank on going for mix-up there, and Kunai's like, nah, you can't stop me from DPing here.
Yeah. So his DP reads have been excellent.
And now he's getting the low forward drive rushes.
Yeah.
He's going to have this corner situation again. iDom force attack.
All right, iDom has a hell of a long way to make a comeback now.
Yeah, he's going to have to make a hard read. First, he's going to have to get out of this corner.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him right now.
And you know what? Kunai is not giving him the same treatment. He's like, no, I'm doing true strings on my drive rush.
Yep.
I'm going to jab. All right.
iDom working on the comeback right now. Gonna take the drive bar. Let's see if WetKunai is gonna wake up with a super. I feel like he might.
I mean, he does have the reaction to do things, and iDom respected it.
Oh wow!
All right.
Not going to kill, but do a lot of damage.
All right. Oh, and he jumped the gun a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like iDom should have... No, he didn't need the Commentators. He already had 5. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, like... Yeah, iDom wasn't going to do a DI at all.
Yeah.
Because at that point in time, like, you lose.
Yeah.
If it's red. All right, but iDom slowly trying to claw his way back up. One hell of a deficit to climb out of.
Yeah, he has a long road back.
All right, and you see the delays on it now just because the DP is an option.
Yeah.
Yeah, small adjustments.
Nice use of the wake-up drive reversal right there.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Nice jump back jab right there. Didn't want to take the mix.
And, you know, Kunai has been using the high one because it's you can't light punch it. You have to jump backwards there.
Yeah, we saw right there. iDom, a little bit of hesitation, gave Kunai the breathing room to wake up with buttons.
Oh.
Dangerous position for both players. Right? Oh, that nicely spaced dive kick.
All right,
good patience.
Very patient. And iDom gets on the board and saves himself from a 3-0.
Yeah.
But not out of the woods
Kunai
yet.
almost could have taken that game right there.
I think so too.
Yeah, he got him down to 25%. One more confirm would have done it, so he's definitely playing out of his mind.
Oh!
Nice command throw right there.
Drive rush into her hands.
All right, a little bit of a weird exchange right there. He went for he tried to string him up, but for some reason the third light whiffed. Fortunate for Kunai.
Yeah, the momentum is definitely shifting in iDom's favor. Because suddenly, I may have spoken too soon.
Yeah, this match, they're very evenly matched right now in this round. And a nice confirm from Kunai. DP.
Yeah,
a little bit of extra damage. And Kunai doing a really good job of not giving iDom any free damage.
Yeah, and opts to go to level 2. I mean, level 1 would have did it.
Yeah.
But I don't blame him.
I just wanted to make sure.
You know what? I don't blame him because I don't want to be that guy that, like, you know what? I'm being a little stingy on meter and they survive with a pixel health. All right?
Yep.
You know what? Drop the bar. If you have any doubt, drop all the bar.
Yep. All right, so once again, set point for WetKunai. Does have the life lead right now. Found the hit.
Yep.
Gonna get the corner.
Oh, and the
wake up jab. Okay, wow.
Yeah, Kunai might have been delaying.
Yeah. iDom is sitting on a level 3.
Oh, I like the adjustment. Wow.
Oh, good confirm right there. Didn't get big damage, but still got something out of it.
Probably the best he could have gotten from that range.
Yeah. All right, one more confirm. Might be able to do it. Yeah, this should be it. Yep.
Into level 2?
Yeah.
No, we're going to do level 1.
Yeah.
And Kunai takes that 3-1, and I have to say, that was well played. That was like, he had a plan, he executed it perfectly, and even when it started getting a little scrambly in the fourth game, right?
Yeah.
That first round of the fourth game, he managed to, like, kind of survive that, get out of the corner, get his game rolling again, took it, and then reestablish what he was going for.
Excellent footsies there from Kunai as well. Like, you saw iDom is a very good footsie player. He's usually the one that kind of lulls you into whiffing buttons by dancing in and out of the ranges.
Yeah.
But WetKunai was like really picking the right spots to place his buttons, making iDom be the one to whiff and then whiff punishing with his own crouching medium punch into full combo. So
yeah, like it was kind of a thing because usually Manon has very good buttons. He has a very good heavy kick. Usually how you deal with that button and her standing light kick, how you deal with those two buttons will dictate how well you do in the matchup.
Yeah.
And he was, he's dancing out of it. We saw a lot of whiff punishes and forcing Manon on her back, like getting mixed up. And also, like, another thing too, like, wasn't letting go any button in the drive rush. If there's a gap, you're getting a reversal.
Yeah. Really good. He like the way that he successfully did the wake up DP for those first 2 games dictated how iDom was able to pressure for the next 3 games. So even though iDom was able to get himself on the board, we did see that little bit of hesitation in some of his mix-ups.
Yeah, exactly.
That gave Kunai that opportunity to wake up with jab here and there, or back up, or
All right, but Kunai does make it in the top 8, and iDom is still gonna have to play in the losers finals to make it out.
Yeah. So not out of it yet. That was a great match, but WetKunai did his thing. All right, and now I see Revilo going against Hound Cake. Is this a rematch? Didn't they play earlier?
Hound Cake and Creaky? I think Creaky played Revilo.
Oh, okay, gotcha. My bad. Yeah. I'm getting the players mixed up.
Yeah. Yeah, Revilo hat, no facial hair.
Yes.
And he played Ed.
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
Yeah, and Hound Cake looked very good with the Aki.
So I need you.
Yes. Definitely is like I wonder. Well, honestly, I think Aki does very well against Marissa. Even without reversals, you know, she might be able to dictate the pace of the match. Projectile characters against Marissa, they're very good generally.
Yeah. And I think she can counter crouch under Gladius.
Maybe even
one of the things that
like Phalanx.
Yeah.
Superman punch.
Yeah. So it's one of the things that definitely is unique to the matchup that
even step
she
kick.
had to play around. Yeah.
Even step kick, like counter crouch is probably very good in general.
Yeah.
All right, but we saw that Creaky, how he dealt, because he played Revilo earlier, right? How he dealt with getting in on Ed. That couldn't have been easy.
Yeah. All right, sneaking in the command throw right there. We see Hound Cake sneaks in the command throw a lot, actually.
I think the one thing that's different about Revilo's approach and you know Hound Cake's approach is that Hound Cake is playing it more aggressively.
Yeah. Finds the drive rush crouch medium kick right there.
Oh, this might be rough stuff.
Safe jump.
Yeah, mixed himself up a little bit with that back roll.
Oh, nice air to air.
Nice reaction.
Yeah, able to take the first round right there.
Great reaction. You know, honestly, like blocking that puts her at such a plus situation. I think it would have been like +8 there, right?
Yeah.
Because of the burnout, plus it's naturally +4. Oh my Jesus.
Whoa. That was interesting. I've never seen it like
just
hit
miss,
like
right?
Yeah, like miss the second hit.
Maybe
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
If they're airborne, I've seen this miss like that, but it was so far away. Usually, I feel like they get pulled into it.
Yeah.
Attention, Tucker, I need you in the PC room.
All right, nice. Got the follow up right there.
You're a little scrambly there, but you know what? Hound Cake did get the better of that scramble.
Nice parry right there. That is one of the things that Marissa is very susceptible to. If you're someone that knows how to parry well, it gives Marissa a hard time.
All right, but Hound Cake does take that that first game pretty dominantly.
Yeah. He looks very comfortable in the matchup. And once again, just as I mentioned earlier,
getting even more comfortable as it goes on. Creaky's gonna have to change something up.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, when somebody perfect parries me twice, I'm like, oh, they know me. Like like 3 times.
Yeah. Perfect parries and really on point with it.
Yeah, he's on the pick up on that on like just the offensive habits.
Yeah. Yeah, like someone who can perfect parry well is like Marissa and Honda's worst nightmare, you know?
Yeah.
It like really kind of counters their kit. Nice check right there with the crouching light punch.
This should be the round, yes. All right.
Kept it nice and simple right there.
Creaky didn't have to spend too much. Working on that second bar. They both are. You know what? That trade is definitely favoring Marissa.
All right. Finds the drive rush low right there.
And they're both being very insistent on like pressing buttons, even when they're trading.
Yeah.
But like consistently, Hound Cake has been the one that come out on top of that.
All right. Finds the drive rush into the command throw. You got to sneak it in sometimes.
Oh, yeah, woke up buttons, and that was not a great trade for Hound Cake. That could have been worse.
All right. Creaky does need to be careful because we've seen Hound Cake represent the level 3.
I mean, level 3 is getting represented, but like off of a jump.
Yeah.
I think it was, you know what, that was such interesting timing right there, because Creaky was definitely in the mode where I'm trying to win the round and trying to get some damage, and Hound Cake was like, oh, you're thinking, you're in this transitional phase where you're thinking about how to win the round, right?
Yeah.
And you're not thinking about the jump.
Ooh, got ducked right in the face.
Yeah, you don't got a level 3 anymore.
Ooh, a little bit. Should have probably just went for a sweep. Oh wow, still got the anti-air. Interesting.
And a lot more than that too.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
got punished.
Unfortunate.
Did the wrong combo.
Okay. Wait.
Oh no!
Oh,
I think he could have got a lot more than that.
100%. Oh, and then Hound Cake was like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Because a block level 3 would have killed.
Yeah. All right. Hound Cake kind of backing himself into a corner right now.
Yeah. I don't know, like, maybe something about that game towards the end unnerved them a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, went for the air. Nice attempt from Creaky. Just a little bit misspaced.
Oh, the command grab. He definitely represents that. And with good reason, because like a top parry right there after crowd crouch is a common thing to do.
Yeah.
He dropped the perfect. Still managed to take the round. Looking strong. All right, Creaky starts up aggressively.
All right, been using that anti-air, air-to-air really well.
Yeah, that target combo does some decent damage. All right, but good challenge from Hound Cake and out of the corner. And goes to a parry on the overhead. I don't blame him, you know. A little delayed, tried to get a perfect parry there.
There it is again.
All right, yeah, really working that drive bar.
Yeah, keeping that corner pressure really solid right now, Creaky. Oh, manages to get out. Let's see if he's going to make it count.
Oh, okay, he's going to get the splat.
Oh, he mistimed it a little bit.
Yes, the hit's so awkward, you get back thrown into the corner.
Yep.
Oh, and that's going to kill it, yes?
Yeah, because it was a punish counter throw.
All right, they all tied up in rounds. But who's going to get that second game, right?
Yeah, that's going to dictate the pace of the set for sure.
And they both can do a lot of big damage. But Hound Cake not looking as confident as he did in the first game. Backing himself up in the corners right now. Creaky smelling blood, but Hound Cake does have this does switch sides, I say.
Yeah.
I think the approach has changed from Hound Cake.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's that parry again. All right, let's see if he's going to make something out of this.
Okay. Oh, I think he expected a back roll.
Yeah.
And instead,
thrown again.
And instead, expecting the back roll, he put himself in the corner.
Yeah.
And he put himself in this situation. I think that was a dire miscalculation.
Yeah.
CreakyAxe goes up 2-1, and definitely like good at feeling the tempo of the match, right, and changing it up.
Yeah, definitely smelling blood too, because we've seen a good amount of successful meaties in the corner. Hound Cake looking a little bit desperate to get out. Probably holding up forward.
All right, great trade for Creaky. Forces out a wake-up drive reversal from Hound Cake. But not looking, like I said, not looking as confident as he did. Really focusing on getting that perfect parries now.
Yeah. Oh, there it is again. One more.
Oh. Ooh.
Nice air-to-air. He's been doing such a good job of those air-to-airs.
Yeah, like and like the little delays there, because I know you want a super.
Yeah.
I know you want a super. I'm not gonna give it to you.
All right, gotta get the corner here.
Early corner.
Oh, interesting. Should have went for a jab punish, right?
I don't know whether I don't think it was a safe jump. So yeah, probably should have went for a jab punish.
Right.
Oh, that was negative.
And Creaky in position to take the set right now.
And he's not landing up, but these perfect parries are landing though.
Yeah.
So it's not out of the question. It's not impossible. Great check with that standing medium punch.
right.
Is he going to spend it? Oh, he's going to spend it all.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to get back some of that drive that he spent anyway, so not a bad decision. He's going to get the life lead out of this.
I mean, yeah, he's hungry for this round. He needs it.
Yep.
This reset could do it. Oh, we got a combo drop. Okay.
Nice conversion right there.
I think the drops are putting him in awkward places.
Yeah, that could have been dangerous, you know, if he would have not landed a combo right there, because now he was the one in the corner.
Oh, man.
Is he going to spend it early?
Oh, yeah, he learned his lesson there. Like, no, don't perfect parry.
Drop!
Combo drop.
Such a coffee drop. That was the set right there.
All right, Creaky not being over, you know, not trying to overextend too much.
Creaky had the set.
He did have the set. But you know what? He's in full control. And the punish, too. He goes for a light punch punish. Well, I mean, I don't think she has to go for a light punch. She doesn't have a 6-framer. So.
Yeah. Wow, and good pressure there from Creaky. We saw in the first game, Hound Cake looked super good with all the perfect parries and stuff like that. But Creaky was very patient and anti-airing very well with the air-to-air target combo, maintaining that corner pressure. Smelled blood when noticed that a Hound Cake was really desperately trying to get out of the corner, maybe holding up or backdashing.
Yeah.
Because we saw a lot of meaties just landing every time there was a knockdown in the corner. Smelled blood and, you know, just ran with it.
Yeah, like, really good job. Really, like, good job of just breaking down his opponent's habits. Yeah. Especially, there's a round fresh in my mind. It was when, I think the round that got Creaky the 2-1 lead, when he had him in the corner and he's burnt out and he's doing like strong weight, air target combo, strong air target combo, sit on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Like there was at least 3 of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
I felt like Creaky was really in Hound Cake's head for the latter part of that set, for sure.
Yeah. Like obviously when your character with no reversal option, right, outside of super, right, and then so no OD bar, right, no drive bar, so you don't have the EX teleport to get out the corner. You don't have anything. Now you're in a spot where D.I.Y is gonna meet it, and then he hasn't been like over-representing D.I.Y.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't even know where he wants to do it. Is he going to do a raw D.I.Y? Is he going to do the light punch D.I.Y? Is he going to do standing meat punch D.I.Y? You don't know because he never really did it, right?
Yeah.
But you know that it's in the toolbox, right?
Yeah.
So at that point, that's why he was so hungry to get out of the corner. And to much of his credit, it did work in the first game. Like something very similar that worked. But I think Creaky did a good job of being like, okay, I know I lost that game. And he's like, that's never going to happen again.
Yeah. So definitely Creaky made the right adjustment and kind of was able to maintain that pressure. And this is one of those clear examples of, you mentioned earlier in the set that Aki has a little bit slight advantage in that matchup.
Okay.
But it was a player matchup here that mattered more because Creaky definitely recognized early that, Hound Cake wasn't really good at escaping. So,
well, I'm not seeing the slides.
Yeah.
On the monitor.
All right, maybe just a.
Yeah, no, the slides aren't popping up.
Yep.
It's not. No, we see us. Okay. Are you sure? Because we only see us right now, so. Okay.
I'll hop in and talk about ads. Don't. I need to go unplug an HDMI cable a little bit later. It's fine. Anyway, I see Tekken monthly number 61 is going to be on May 10th. That's next weekend, right at Next Level over in Brooklyn. Different part of Brooklyn than where we are right now. Let's see. We got House of 3000. They're holding it down right now, streaming Third Strike. Go check that out if you want to see some Third Strike. They're one of the best to ever do it. teaming up with us here for production at D.I.Y. LP, our next monthly is on June 7th. This is Lunatic Paraloon. Going to have all the games you see here as well as more. This is not even the full list. Tons of side brackets as well. And it'll be our first Fatal Fury bracket for LP proper. TSB is the weekend after NYC Tekken Monthly #61, so they're going to have all the Guilty Gear games, Blaze Blue, Persona, and Virtual Fighter right at next level. TSB, of course, one of the trio here organizing this event, along with Casa and NYC Tekken. All right. Back to you guys.
Okay.
All right, we are back. Looks like we got iDom trying to fight his way out of the losers bracket, going up against.
Is that Satorha?
Satorha. Okay.
Now this is another NLBC classic. I mean, Satorha comes to NLBC, right?
Yeah.
A bit. I'm not sure how many times they've played each other in bracket, right? But you know, we saw how he played. Had a very close match in the beginning, right? Went 3-2, didn't go his way, but he's found himself in the losers finals.
Yeah, and now we're seeing iDom go with JP.
Yeah.
Is this a character that he uses specifically for Ed, or is it just something that he kind of whips out at different players?
I would feel that Manon's strengths don't shine against Ed. Like her strengths in normals, like I feel like Ed is just better at that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, I think Ed is good at fighting this matchup, too, because he has projectiles, and he tends to do meaties with projectiles.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's working on it perfect right now.
Oh, anti-jump.
Just as I said that, iDom wakes up with jabs.
Yeah, he gets the full screen positioning that JP craves, and what a punish.
Wow, that was so far.
What a punish. So Toha, I don't know what kind of trials and tribulations he had to do in that losers bracket, because he went to losers bracket round 1.
Yeah.
Right? And there were some Zangiefs in there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, iDom with a little bit of execution mistake right there. Did the wrong spike.
All right. Gets the positioning that he wants. Oh, and
wow, what a conversion. Okay. Well,
and he gets to keep that bar too. Because JP with a couple of bars, you know, level 2 is gonna come into play. Doesn't have to use any meter, so he can save up that level 2 for conversions or even block stun and unblockable setups.
And nice way of set up the driver and overhead iDom right there. He's able to close out the round on the result.
Well, our very prepared anti-air.
All right. So Satorha ready with that anti-air DP.
Yeah, I love the positioning he's playing from. Really using the normals, like the maximum range. Like going for baits.
iDom using that just to get out of the corner.
This is a very unfortunate reversal. iDom's gonna set up shop. Not gonna spend the level 3 just yet.
All right, go to the level 2. This is almost free damage. Let's see if he'll be able to get out.
Oh, and then he tried a very aggressive approach.
Yeah.
To getting out.
Yeah. That was cute.
Tried.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, does he know about the fuzzying? Does he know about the pattern?
Yeah. Yeah, like there is a way to maximize your chances, right? Of defending the whole thing.
Yeah, there's a way to block. All right. Oh. I mean, Satorha is getting in.
Yeah, but now he's very low on drive right now, so.
Actually, parrying that departure saved him.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice throw right there.
Yeah, but nice drive rush from iDom too to save himself from the punish counter.
Yeah. One of the things that is a lot of people are very curious is going to remain in the patch. That's one of the things that was identified as something that's potentially a little bit like abusable right now.
Or sandwich between the departures.
Nice anti-air, crouching heavy punch right there.
Oh my god. All that combo with that.
Oh, it looked like he could have got punished again for that, but
Yeah.
free damage or not? Let's see.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he just blocked low.
All right, sets up the departure. Oh wow! All right, I'm a little bit too far to go for that drive rush go forward.
Yeah, the whip punish too. Ed does have the ability to whip punch from further ranges than most characters. Oh, the infinite.
No level 3? Okay.
Oh,
All right, he's
Charles
gonna
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna kill.
It's not going to kill. It puts him in a kill scenario, but the issue is JP has meter.
Yeah, if JP gets the level 2, which he's very close to.
Oh, this is almost a checkmate scenario when JP has even burnout.
Yeah. It was almost a double KO right there, actually.
I mean,
it's just that the spike hit before the projectile. If they would have, whoever would have got the hit first would have won the round first.
Yeah, but what's the ruling on double KOs? Does the game count, or do they both get a game?
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. I think if a player was up around and then there's a double KO.
Oh, I don't get it.
Yeah. All right, free damage time again.
Takes the throw. Yep.
Yeah. All right, good damage on that, about 25%.
And that was like deer in headlights. Like, what do I do here? Like,
yeah,
at that point.
Definitely a difficult situation to be in.
Yeah. Well, that match arena was looking kind of healthy. I looked over and I was like,
oh yeah, it jumped a couple $100 right
there's
there.
There's a 1 in front of that 76 now.
Went to 3 digits. Let's keep it going, guys. It's gonna help out these players.
All right. So Satorha is navigating this very well. He's just not getting the better end of the later ends of the round.
Yeah.
Oh, but
all right, nice meaty throw right there. Funny little exchange.
Yeah.
It looked like a game of chicken.
In a way, it is, right?
iDom got. Oh, okay. So Satorha getting a full combo conversion from that.
Okay. Oh, he tried to aggressively do that. Oh no, he put himself in burnout. Oh, very close to burnout, sorry.
All right, but iDom very low on life right now and burned out. So not much he can do.
Oh.
All right, good drive rush right there from Satorha.
I mean, this is a very important game. He needs this game. He needs this round.
Or else he's out of the tournament.
Yep. I mean, as somebody that got 9th place yesterday, right?
Yeah.
you hate to see it happen.
All right, iDom get a life lead right now.
All right. Oh, great reaction.
Great tech right there, yeah.
He needed that. On the whip punish, too, he's not making this easy.
Yeah. And he's sitting on a level 3 right now, too.
Honestly, I'm surprised he's not going for, like
a combo, yeah.
Projectile meaties and stuff like that, right? Oh, wait, hold on.
All right, does he got those?
I mean, I've seen him practice these.
Yeah. All right, he didn't do the full one, but...
Yeah, I mean, something hit wrong.
Yeah.
He can kill here. Yeah. And Satorha gets on the board. Slight mishap on the combo. He actually, funny enough, he did the hard part.
Yeah.
And dropped the easy part.
Yep.
What? He just playing.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, iDom having a little fun. He had a 2-game lead, right? So he has another chance to either go back to JP or ride it out with Jury.
That's true.
Or Manon.
That's true. I mean, really changing the pace of the match. So, you know. All right, and that drive bar is looking quite efficient already.
Yeah.
Punish, yep.
Oh, a little bit too far to get the conversion from that.
Guess you gotta do like crouching medium kick. Does that even combo of a punch counter jab? I don't know. Crouching strong, I guess. All right, iDom keeping the pressure going and doing the meaty light punch just to make sure Ed can't wake up DP.
Yep.
Because she will block.
And iDom working on a huge life lead right now. I know he played a little jury in the beta, but I don't know if he still plays jury in this recently.
I have not seen him use the character in a couple
Very
years.
long time,
A couple years.
All right, burned himself out. Tough spot to be in.
I mean,
now,
does this kill? Oh, he has 2 bars.
So.
Oh, it can kill, yeah. 1 bar is necessary. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not gonna. Oh wow!
It's not gonna go.
Fix my face.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna kill.
Wow. Okay, good stuff to Satorha. Knows the optimal way to kill from there. All right, iDom finds the first hit there.
All right. iDom has the positioning, but really low on the drive bar. Oh.
Amazing whiff punish right there from Satorha.
All right, is he gonna hit the whole thing?
Yeah, now he will get it for sure.
Oh my God.
All right, did a kind of a,
awkward
I guess the easy version, but
yeah, he's like,
it did
I'm gonna do my tournament combo. I'm gonna get this corner. Try to empty jump low. Didn't have the frames.
iDom, not sure if he meant to do that neutral jump button because he didn't get a combo from it.
Oh. And it's tied up 2-2. Yes. Now, does he pick his main?
Yeah, pick your shit, please. There you go. If you're gonna ride it out for the tournament, you gotta.
I mean, all right.
Stick to your guns. And shout outs to Satorha for making him go back to his main gun.
He's like, no, I'm too good for that.
Yeah,
I'm too good for that.
Yeah, don't bring that weak jury that we haven't seen in 2 years.
That week 1 jury 2 years ago.
Oh, I got the shimmy combo right there.
It's a full conversion.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the ender. The ender, the corner carry ender.
And now Satorha believes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, this is a comfortable matchup too because you have the zoning aspect you can do.
Yep.
All right, but
and not a single medal yet from iDom. Oh, and nice spacing on that cross-up attempt. Now Satorha on set point.
Yeah, no, and you see a little shimmy too.
Yeah.
He's like, I believe. Like, he had a long road. He wants this top 8.
Yep. All right, now iDom found the medium punch whiff punish. Got a medal. All right.
All right, but iDom is on offense.
All right. Now he's got another medal.
Oh, another medal.
Oh, nice move.
A little too greedy. I mean, this. Oh, he messes with the combo. He gets some damage.
Messes up the combo. Didn't get the combo that he wanted.
I mean, could be in iDom's favor that happened.
Yeah.
All right, dry bar looking efficient. Oh,
this might be it.
No, that is it. He has so much dry bar.
Yeah.
Oh, and he already on his feet. And Satorha beats him.
The pop-off from Satorha.
I know.
Rightfully so. Brought it back 3 games in a row after being down 2-0.
Yeah, iDom out of the tournament early.
Yeah.
At 9th place.
Yeah, unexpected result. Somebody that we expected to see in the top 8. And sometimes it be like that, you know?
But you know what? We can see the movie.
Yeah. You got your wish?
I mean, yeah. All right.
Shout out to Satorha. Very well played.
I'll get him popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah. Very well played from Satorha right there. You know, shout outs to the 3 out of 5 in pools, doing his job.
Yeah.
Right now, that rarely happens, by the way, where you're down 2-0 and you come back to win it all the way and win 3 straight.
Yeah, like I mean, it was really good adjustments against JP, enough so that it made iDom like, I don't know if I want to bet this last game on the next game on JP. I think the jury was an odd choice, but you know, jury I guess does well against Ed. You know, the movement, you know, the pressure.
Yeah.
it doesn't have the best DP, so you can media a lot of wake ups, right?
Yeah.
So Jerry does well, but it looks so unpracticed.
Yes, yes. So Satorha keeping his head in the game, making sure to capitalize on the mistakes that iDom was making. And yeah, that was an excellent play there. iDom out of the tournament.
Yep. Satorha in that top 8. I think that's the first time he's ever beaten iDom.
Yeah.
In a tournament, so good one for him, right? Now, do we have any other matches coming up? I'm not really sure. No one's stepped up here. No one's on deck.
Yep.
Either way.
Yep. So we are just about to sign off. We're going to have more SF6 coming up, so definitely stay tuned. Up next is going to be Brad and Floki on comms, so definitely stay tuned. Street Fighter 6, me and Liston are just about to sign out. And yeah, thanks guys. Keep watching D.I.Y 2025. This tournament has been great. 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Crazy stuff can happen.
I know, a lot of good stuff. You still have some matches going. Well, as he said, we're about to sign off, right? I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of the tournament. I'm not sure what's going on with Third Strike and all that. You know, make sure you look at all the other stuff going on, right? And thank you for supporting the Matcherino. And I'm Liston. This has been Javits, yo. See y'all next time.
Take care, guys.